It's dark.
What do you mean?
Do I not look dark? Like my face looks dark?
It does look dark.
I guess it's all the natural light. So this is what you're getting today.
This is what you're getting today.
Like a gardener hat.
I've been hoeing in the garden for mugworts.
Hoeing?
I have mugworts on my I went to bed last night.
I didn't finish watching the show.
You like that?
I do.
Do you ever get like turned on streaming? Like, do you ever get like bricked up when you're live with me?
No.
Do you know what that is?
That's your cream.
Correct.
Joey's cream.
Joey's cream. It's sweet. You should
Sweet
try it.
cream.
Sweet cream. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Dunkin'. Not like Dunkin'. Not drunken. This is Dunkin' Donuts in a Starbucks cup. Sacrilegious, if you will. Oh, yeah. What do you think of that?
Looks nice.
You
Captain,
look
I'm
nice.
going to finish the rest of that stream after this. But look at my cup I chose today.
Ooh.
A little
I like how kind of it looks like a science class, like some kind of like a beaker of sorts.
A beaker.
A beaker, nice
It
beaker.
doesn't have the pour spout that a beaker does. You know?
Right, right. It's just a rounded edge. Speaking of edging, So Becca reached out to me on the Discord and says,
Yeah, I'm
"Oh,
not
I'm
part of
gonna
the
throw."
Discord.
You're not part of the Discord. Are you ready to be a part of the Discord?
No.
Okay. Um, and
Okay, so Becca reached out.
she reached out and she goes, "Hey, I'm gonna be throwing away the chicken." And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, it's been 48 hours. Why? Why after 48 did it seem like a good time? Now, there's a word you talked about. We've talked about it privately. We've talked about it publicly to describe such actions.
Mhm.
What is that word?
Defiance.
Okay.
But I believe there's a true, because I used to work in the school system, and Mia does. I think it's obstinate defiance. I need to look that up and see what it is.
Sipping tot tea, bitch. Hell yeah. Discord seems white only. Um, Not by plan, but I think it is.
Is it?
We got some Puerto Ricans in there. I don't think. No, I'm just kidding. We got Sunshine. Shout outs to Sunshine. A supply. Would you like to be a part of it? I don't. I don't know what you look like. I don't know the sound of your voice. I have no way of contacting you. Would you like to join the clan? Pause. Um, I just said Puerto Rican. We got some Puerto Rican action. I'm not white. I'm not Dan. Um,
Oppositional defiant disorder is what it
Oppositional defiant disorder. That's like a real
is.
professional term to
Right, it's
describe.
like a disorder when a child marked by defiant and disobedient behavior to authority figures.
Well,
And I'm not diagnosing her. I'm just saying there are diagnoses out there, but she's very defiant.
for me, I think, in my humble opinion, that it's one thing to not want to do something because someone told you to do it. It's another thing to not really want to do it at all.
But did you listen to what she told you? Um,
I try not to, but go on.
she has to have a plan. So she is not the type of person who can just get up and do whatever. In her head, she has to plan it out. So, what I'm thinking when she said she couldn't go out to the car because her parents would hear her, maybe they have an alarm system and the door opens and a noise goes off. Okay.
Hmm.
There's certain things that have happened that you can tell she's not the brightest crayon in the box.
The sharpest tool in the shed, the brightest
Right.
bulb in the bunch. The
Correct. If you'll just listen to her reasoning on things and what she's saying, and I think it tells a lot more than what we're getting. And maybe I've been around, you know, children and stuff like that, so it makes a difference. Good morning, Becca.
Oh God, it's
But
here.
but in her
It's here.
mind,
Jesus, go
she
back to
had
bed. Go to sleep. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm listening to you.
but in her mind, she had to have a plan as how to get rid of it. It wasn't just to get rid of the chicken. She had to plan in her head, and she couldn't get rid of it until her plan was right.
I'm a firm believer that even those that enjoy an occasional burger on the grill, they know the difference between right and wrong. In that, a lot of the times, many of them will use it to get their own way, to either do or not do something. And I'm going to tell you why. This 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 woman consumes alcohol and has a plan of how she disposes of it, which means this is not the first time she's done this, which means This plan has already been premeditated and executed where it's a go to. So if I drink alcohol, what I do is I get a garbage bag. I put the bottles in the bottom of the bag. I cover it with trash. That's my plan. It's my old faithful. Same with candy wrappers. Same with buckets of chicken. I think
No,
it's laziness.
it's different.
Go on.
That's the plan for the alcohol. She did not have the plan for the chicken in her head. Those are two different things. They're two different subjects, alcohol and chicken.
But there's still items that have been snuck in that are being snuck out in the
But
exact same way.
that's not the way her brain is seeing it. Her brain is seeing it
Possibly.
as that is how you get rid of the alcohol. And then it dawned on her, oh,
Allegedly.
that's how I get rid of alcohol, then that would be a great way to get rid of the chicken. Oh, by the way, let me tell Joey I'm getting rid of the chicken. I'm doing something good. Hey, Joey, I'm going to throw away my 48-hour chicken.
Do you think she spent the majority of that day trying to figure out how to get rid of this chicken?
When she wasn't obsessing about something else. Hmm.
Allegedly. Okay.
Do you think? I mean, and maybe I'm.
It's a pot. Listen,
I
it's
don't
a
think
it's a
like I don't think like most, and I understand that, and I think
it's a scenario that is a possibility. I'm
I
not
give
saying
benefit of the doubt when others don't. Do you agree with that?
always, but you also realize more times than not that it's kind of like a toxic trait with good intentions.
Hmm. Me? I
Yeah,
have a toxic trait with good intentions.
yeah. I think you give too much
100%.
give too much of yourself by giving the benefit of the doubt, even though you're unhappy with a situation, or you may. There's probably a part of you that's like, well, I want to see the best in everyone, which I think is a beautiful quality to have. But it also means you're going to be disappointed often,
Often,
um,
and you get
and
hurt.
and and you get hurt easily, and that
Oh, I
sucks.
get hurt very easy.
I know you do. I know you do. I see it. I see it. Listen,
Very easy.
listen.
That's
You get to,
why I'm like, I have to, but I do know when it's happening more than often, and I step back and I guard myself a little.
which you should do. You have to do. Otherwise, you'll keep being hurt or disappointed or unhappy.
Oh, yeah.
Um, whereas with this situation in particular, I don't think it's unrealistic. I think it's a lot more complicated than any of us really realize. But I also feel like there's a excuse me, there's a resolution involved, and there just needs to be a motivation behind it. Because
Oh,
it's when you want to do something, you do it, right?
mhm,
But when it's not something you want to do, what do? We procrastinate, we avoid it,
mhm.
we find ways to go around it. Sometimes
Yeah.
they're major tasks, other times they're small. I mean, even I don't know anymore about people, just in general, because everyone seems to have an excuse for something. And I don't mean you or anyone in particular. I just mean it like a broad thing. Everything's kind of justifies. This is why I do that. This is why I do this. And is it really that complicated, or is like the easiest answer the most like genuine one of like, or maybe cuz listen, there's all things that we put off. Most adults do things last minute because whenever they have to do something that's either out of their comfort zone or something that may be new to them, right? Or something that intimidates them,
Yeah.
even highly functional adults ignore their responsibilities, right? It's
Oh, yeah.
very, it's a normal trait, but the truth is, we're either being lazy. It's not like I said, if it was something enjoyable, right? If
Mhm.
it was a vacation, you'd be looking forward to it, right? If it was a shopping, a retail therapy, maybe a dinner date, something like that, you'd
Right.
you'd feel inspired. I just feel that you know, I like what Chris said, a dependent personality disorder. It's I'm an adult. I know I'm an adult, and therefore you can't tell me or treat me like a child, regardless of how I conduct myself. Right?
Right, you can't treat me as a child. Sorry, Dahlia told me I need to crochet on string, so I'm making a coaster
That's
today. Just
I
there's
think
the part I've
the fact that you can multitask is pretty cool.
started.
I love people that are able to actually multitask and be dialed in and still focus. That's a
Dahlia
talent.
was like, "Will you please crochet on coffee and cannoli?" I'm like,
That's a
"Yeah."
talent, by the way. Just so you know.
Here's my heart. I'm gonna make a
Are you
coaster.
giving that to me or who's that for?
I can. I'm sending you a package today, so
No, you're not. Are you
I
really?
wasn't going to tell you. I just
Don't
felt
tell.
like,
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
okay, yeah. Um, so what was I going to say?
I think. Well, I was talking about Chris and the dependent personality
Oh yeah,
disorder.
yeah,
Where
yeah.
like,
So that's what I was going to say. So it's like, oh, I'm an adult. I can do what I want. I'm an adult. I live in my
co-
parents' house. Well, I'm not
correct.
paying rent. I don't do chores, which means I'm not cleaning, or whatever. I
There's
don't
no.
help cook. I'm not helping buy groceries. I don't pay the power bill, the water bill, the rent. I'm not willing to do all that, but let me make my own decisions and I can come and go as I please. That doesn't get it. And maybe I feel differently. Like I lived with my parents, okay? After my divorce, Mariah was at college in a sorority. Mia was in college. They both lived out. I lived with my parents because I couldn't afford to live on my own.
Understandable.
I was
Not
paying
many.
for my kids.
Yeah.
And then now I do things to help my parents out. And I did things. I cooked, I helped clean. Like I
Sure.
wasn't just living there.
Autumn
But
Black.
they had some rules. One of it was
Hey, CK.
you're not going to be in by midnight.
Don't come
Let
home.
us know.
Mm.
Just so we're not up. I'm
Mm.
30. In my 40s. I have two kids.
Okay, you were in your 40s. Okay.
But it was just a respect thing for them
It was out of
as
respect.
I don't want to sit up all night worried, or go to bed and then you're not home. And it wasn't like I could stay out, but it was just a respect that they had.
Yeah,
Is it
absolutely.
crazy? Maybe so, maybe,
I don't find it crazy at all. I
but
don't.
I was living in their house. That was their rule. If I didn't like it, guess what I could do?
I think being an
Get
adult
my
is
ass out of there.
right, right. And part of being an adult is doing things you don't always want to do. And a lot of times you don't really have a choice. You just have to do
So
them
saying I'm an adult, they treat me as a child. Well, do stuff
to
because I
show
don't
them.
care a high functioning whatever anybody's mental capability
Yeah.
can clean the bathroom. I mean, there's things you can do. Okay, if you can get out and drive and work at a
Okay.
job,
So break it down real quick.
there's high
So
functioning. There's
now
things you
you're
can do. So let's
now
do it.
now you're tapping into my perspective on the situation because God, what an arc. It's Monday morning. We're gossiping at the round
Sorry.
table between us girls. No, I love this. I love this conversation. Happy Monday to all you bad motherfuckers. Send of
And
the
I
day.
called out of work today, so I'm actually
God, I
fully
love it.
here and I'm
I
not
wish
work
I would.
mode.
And not only are you fully here, but you're crocheting
I am
and conversating. I'm on a Mercedes
sorry.
Benz kick. Don't apologize. I think you're doing great. I'm on a Mercedes Benz kick.
Ooh.
I love it. It
Is that
smells great.
fresh and clean? Because I love it.
It's a
Looks like
fresh
very clean,
Fahrenheit.
very
It,
fresh.
think of Fahrenheit, but cleaner and fresher, but still with that Fahrenheit DNA
Hmm.
undertones. It's an absolutely underrated gem that you can get for about between $30 and $40. It's a heavy bottle. It's very enjoyable.
You and I are totally opposite today because I wore Amouage Royal Tobacco,
Mm. You know, it's
like
funny.
incensey, like
Yeah, winter scent, cold
yeah.
weather. It's 16 degrees out here.
Ooh,
So it is cold, but I'm just at the point I'm getting antsy, I'm getting stir crazy being in the house. Um, I like to be outside, but I also don't want to be outside in freezing cold temperatures. I have no desire. You know what I mean? Like it's just there's
we
nothing
have a
enjoy.
week of cooler temperatures this week. Like this weekend was 70s, so
Yeah.
it's getting back warm. So I'm like, I better wear this because there's not going to be many more days I can wear this anymore. Okay, so
Sure.
sorry to interrupt you on that. So let's go back to
Oh yeah, back to brass tacks.
yeah.
So going back to the high functioning, going back to being able to drive, that is a
Mhm.
humongous responsibility. You are putting people's lives at risk, including your own. And
Yeah.
if you're able to do that, okay,
Mhm.
and you take the test, right, and you're on the road with other people,
Mhm.
I, man, I gotta say, I feel, in my opinion, that people, not you, um, are really trying to dumb her down. When in reality, it's in my opinion, it's a brat mentality. There's something there. I think we all know that. But that's not enough to justify the majority of the issues at hand. I think it's neglect. I do think there's something mental involved, like a mental health, but it's not in the aspect of a spectrum. I just think, there could be depression. It could be, you get what I'm saying? And there's definitely an anxiety disorder involved. None
There's
of
an
us.
anxiety disorder. I have worked with when I was at the restaurant. There was a very high functioning kid, and he got a degree. He was very, very high functioning,
You're very
but it was
smart.
those common sense things that he.
Just couldn't do, right?
My oldest daughter is that way. I'm gonna tell you, she has no common sense. Like we laugh about it and we find it funny and everything. And there were things that I did an injustice to her. I felt like because
Hmm.
it stressed her out. She had anxiety. Like before, her moving off to college was probably the best thing because
That
she needed.
independence.
Yeah, like she
Yeah.
wouldn't even order at a restaurant. And then like before she left, I was like, "You got to figure this out."
Supply.
I
Yeah,
see,
no, I
but
know.
I mean, if it hits, it hits. Let's just talk about it. I mean, we're just being honest and truthful.
We're having a Monday morning
Right.
conversation.
So with Mariah, like I would start making her call order pizza. We go to a
Hopefully she's
restaurant.
listening.
Like I made her do things because she was like, "Well, I'm anxious about it." Well, who's going to do it for you when you're 3 hours away from me?
At the end
Like
of the day,
who's going to do
right,
this?
who's going to be there except you?
Nobody. So
Nobody.
there were things I did because she would like she really stressed out about it. She has severe OCD. Like there's things she has. But I decided I wasn't being fair and the best thing for her to do was to move away. And when she went to college, she didn't we didn't allow her to take a car with her because she had to figure things
Figure
out.
it out. Yeah.
Because she's
Sink or,
very smart, like she's brilliantly
it's
smart.
it's a sink or swim scenario.
She doesn't know to get out of the rain. Like my daughter doesn't. Mariah really does not know that. It's like a big joke with my brothers and everybody is like, "Oh, but you got to do what you got to do." And it's sometimes it's easy as a parent. I'm going to take the parent role on this cuz I am a mom. So it's easy as a parent to just go ahead and do it rather than the fight, trying to figure things out.
Yeah.
But Dunk had a great thing yesterday. I was really impressed. I've got to listen to more of it, but I was like, man, Duncan
I've
is an
completely missed
adult.
it. I've completely well, like we get drunken, but tell me about Duncan.
He's an adult. Like he has
He
good
doesn't show that
thoughts.
side of him.
And I was shocked this morning. I mean, I sat until I sent you and Melissa a message. Like
Sure.
I was listening. There's some things he says are far, but he had an idea of Becky. He's like, "Do you cook?" No. Well, go ask your mom. Like, go
Go
take
ask
that
her to show
initiative.
you. Right. Correct.
Right.
Correct.
And so her mom would probably be happy
A
if
hundred
Becky
percent.
came up and was like,
Probably
"Hey,
shit
mom,
herself instead of
can you
Becca
show
shitting
me how to
herself.
make the mashed potatoes? Can
Right.
I help make a
Banging it
lasagna?"
with her fist. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of banging it with her hands on the table, salivating. You know what's crazy? Her mom would end up shitting herself if Becca said, "Hey, can you show me how to do this? Can I
yeah,
help you prepare dinner? Can I
yeah,
not eat and cook instead?" You know? Or maybe like she makes her parents breakfast, maybe eggs, bacon, and toast. Something
yeah.
simple. But
To
listen,
show appreciation of everything they're doing for her, not just the bitching and complaining. You
right,
treat me as a child.
right. There's no way Becca's on her medication, Chris. I think maybe at
Mm-mm.
one point she was. Look, long story short,
There's not
uh,
medication for every disorder.
they're right, and they're not necessarily going to fix everything.
There's
The
not
person,
medication for Tourette's. I
right?
mean,
Fuck,
we,
shit. Sorry.
that's only less than 10% of or 5% of people with
I have
Tourette's.
a slight case of Tourette's. I've been
Joey,
diagnosed.
you are lying. You are lying.
I fucking fuck all the fucking. Listen, I'm gonna shit my pussy cup cunt. Listen.
You know that hits home with me.
I know. I want to hit home with you. Listen, I'm trying to go home, and I'm going to tell you why. Look, okay.
Uh huh.
Heather Green, God rest her soul, was the first project of the mafia,
Uh huh.
and what progress she did have, it was great to see. However, Heather Green was tainted. Okay, there was a poison in her. You know what I'm saying? There was cruel intentions, right? Something wasn't quite pure.
Mm-hmm.
Becca is the new mafia success story. If we can turn her life around for the better, if we can get her to find her independence and she can become a mafia success story, all
Right.
of the minutes, the fodder, the jokes, the conversation will be worth it. It'll be worth it to make a difference in her life if no one else is going to. If we can say that we helped her and she helped herself in the end, that's a beautiful thing. In the meantime, we're going to find some form of entertainment, some form of inspiration, a little tough love, but we're not going to
I
just
have
say get
one
out of here.
request though.
All right, I know I'm not going to like it, but go ahead.
No, you're not.
Oh god, now I'm really upset. All right, go on.
When someone says no, respect them saying no. I think that's what bothers me the most.
You know what? No means no.
Hmm.
To what extent?
Because there are people that say no, and then if people keep on, they're going to do it even whether they want to or not. Just
They're gonna resist even
yeah,
more. Yeah,
yeah.
but like imagine a disobedient child telling you no.
But when it's
Brush
something, I mean,
brush your
it
teeth.
depends on what no is about.
Right, and that's what I'm trying to get at. I agree, no means no. Respect boundaries,
Yeah,
respect human beings. But when you're trying to help someone and they're giving you resistance, but then they tell you, hold me accountable, don't let me do this, remind me when I go back to that thing. And we're just if you don't push, you're just enabling them in the end, in my opinion. I don't have kids, but it's not about so much having children. This is just human nature. This is human nature. It could be your sister, it could be a nephew, right? It could be a best friend. So God forbid it could be a parent, you know? Like for me, I think dependent on the situation, absolutely no means no. But when it's something so ludicrous and absurd, I'd rather force someone to brush their teeth. Okay?
hmm
I'd rather force someone to brush their teeth than to not brush them at all and get an abscess, right? Or have a mouthful
right.
of cavities, or have now a new fear unlocked of having to go to the doctor and being in excruciating pain because I didn't push someone. That's beautiful.
That's
I'm so proud of you. Oh my god, Joe Santini, I'm such a fan, dude. Holy shit, it's Venom with a shotgun. My cats love this channel. Thank you so much, Joe Santini. Yeah, well, you know what? Kitty cats love a good, like a yarn. They love a good yarn. And Autumn Clack is crocheting. So,
right.
what are your cats' names? I'd love to give them a shout out. I don't know. Are you comfortable sharing that kind of information, Joe? Let me know. Um, I actually, yeah, Becca brushed her teeth and took her
See,
inhaler this
and
morning.
that's a good positive
I'm
thing.
proud of you. I'm proud of you. You're starting a week off on a big fucking way. You've already done more today. Melon and I like Chief. Wait, Malad? I hope I didn't say that wrong. Malad or Melode? What is that? Melod. Oh, Melody. Holy shit. What up, Chief? Shout out.
Melody.
Hello, Melody. I'm sorry. What the fucking name is Malad? Melody's beautiful. Shawty's like a melody. Look at Melody. For the cats. What's up, Chief? I'd do Chief and Champ if I had two cats.
You
What up,
say
champ?
Chief and Champ a lot.
Yeah, they love you. I love them, Joe. I love them. I'm an animal lover. I love pussies. What can I say? You downloaded the Finch app last night too, Becca. You're gonna make me fucking cry. Don't
So
fuck
what
with
was
me.
the Finch app? I missed. I saw
It
Juju
it
tell you
it's
to
a
do
fun
that.
way to motivate and inspire you to be more mindful and present in your daily life when it comes to the everyday tasks. So it could be getting out of bed in the morning and brushing your teeth, or it could be putting something away that's been sitting out for too long, or it could be
Oh,
breathing exercises when you're having an anxiety attack. Julissa and I were 40 days in, 40 days in, almost 40 days, and I've noticed a difference in Julissa, especially, myself included.
so Mia does this app, and I thought about this yesterday with Becca too when she washed her hands after touching the garbage.
Mm.
There's an app too that tells you like
I like
how
this
long to
comment.
wash your hands.
Yeah, and that was another thing. So like Becca, I wasn't gonna give her too hard of a time, but like in my mind, she didn't brush her teeth. She didn't properly brush her teeth. But it's better than nothing. Baby
It
steps.
is. You got to start somewhere,
You got to
right?
start somewhere. They said
And
Chief
then
was a
once
girl.
she's doing that, then you can say, okay, let's do that.
Let's
It
try
needs to
to
be done for this long, but you've got to get her in the habit
set a
of it.
time.
And so, what is it? Is if you do something for 30 days,
Yeah, it becomes a
it becomes
becomes a
not,
habit,
it
right?
becomes a habit or whatever.
Yeah. I know exactly where you're going. Very Pride and Prejudice. Thank you so much, Dahlia. I'm really
I
in my
saw you. I'm
pride.
almost finished with the coaster I've been crocheting while we've been on.
What's up, Jad? How you doing,
Here it
brother?
is. See it? I've got to put
That's
all this stuff in.
beautiful. I can you make me tit toppers? Do you know what
Some what?
tit toppers?
No, I don't know what that is, but let me,
They're like little nipple. They're like gloves for your nips.
well, I'll look for them.
I
I'll
don't
send
have
you some
large
pictures.
nipples. They're about the size of a pea, and Julissa likes to like flick them until they get erect. My dad had many
Uh-huh.
mental health diagnoses, including dependent personality, bipolar, manic panic disorder. Manic panic sounds like an '80s band. I managed his healthcare and meds, and I see that Becca needs to take someone to take control. 1,000%,
I
Chris.
agree.
1,000%. 1,000%. Howdy, ma'am. Howdy, bitch. I also got my do rag on. I felt inspired. I watched Kendrick's
After last
performance.
night with
Yeah,
Kendrick Lamar's
with
dancers,
Kendrick
they were saying
Lamar.
that to me. I'm like, that's what Joey wears.
They not like us. They not like us. I don't know why people hate Kendrick Lamar. I'm a big Kendrick fan. I know the corny whites were a little upset about it, you know, but all the subliminal messages and the fact that they had Sam Jackson and one
I
the
love
Serena
Sam
sister
Jackson.
crip walking. I mean, I was fit to be tied,
I
you
mean,
know.
even
For
I couldn't understand the words. I'm going to be honest. You know, Mia and
they
Caleb knew
turned it. They had his
everything,
mic down. They had his volume down because they were
but
scared. They were scared of a
showing like
strong
the
black.
dancers,
Yeah,
like showing like they were talented.
sure. It was great.
Like it was not a bad. Everyone in especially people my age are like, oh my gosh, you know, I didn't find it bad. Like I thought it was entertaining.
As a white woman, you enjoyed it.
Oh, it was very
Many of the
entertaining.
Caucasians are upset, but I think you know the many of the whites. Well, I actually, you know, a lot of shout out to the black folk. Listen, here's the long and short of it. The general audience, you know, in that stadium was like boomer white people. What do you expect?
Yeah.
What do you
Did you
expect?
see the average price of a Super Bowl ticket?
I have no
Guess. Just guess an
desire.
average price.
1,200.
$5,600.
Really? Yeah,
Yes.
that's white privilege. And you thought
Like,
they were going to
how's
be
that?
getting
And that's
down to
his
Kendrick Lamar?
favorite pastime, and that is how much it costs.
You thought they were going to be getting down to Kendrick Lamar? Are you fucking crazy? You've got mail. That's what Joey wears is great. Thank you, Supply. Love you, bro. I'm such a Supply fan, and I wish he'd allow me to have the
My
pleasure of getting
heart.
to know him. I hope Supply
Isn't that
finds me
cute?
funny. I hope Supply finds me funny. Yeah, Sam Jackson and Uncle Sam. He was in Django. Like I caught all the little innuendos. I understood what they were trying to say.
Uh,
You know, um,
Mia and Caleb explained it all to me. And then, like, I have a friend who's a pastor of a
as a white woman,
non-denominational church, and this morning, and he was posting like it was about, save the children, like everything that
Yeah.
he was like, it may not been your idea, but there was a message out there.
Sorry.
I
Tit
want to
top. I
let
could
me.
see I
What
could see
color
Mel with
tit
some.
toppers do you want? Do you
I
want
think Mel's
cotton?
got big nips. I'm hoping she does. I'm praying she does. I wouldn't mind seeing Mel in some tit toppers. Cause like your nips have to hold the toppers on. You
Oh,
know?
they have to hold them on.
Yeah, like when they get hard. The tit toppers are like socks for nips. Nips, there's gotta be a better way to put it. Um 6K is crazy. The great whites are enraged, no doubt. Mama Cannoli said she got up with her knee, started sea walking a little bit.
Did
You
she?
know, she did. She busted a move, no doubt. I don't have a large areolas. They don't, that I don't know
I
who
can't
you've been
find. I'm
talking
trying.
to.
I'm googling tit toppers, so I
No, it's not. It doesn't
need you to
exist.
find
It's
me a
something I've made.
pattern.
No, it's something I'd like to exist. I'm manifesting it into.
Oh,
If you think it's real, no, you fucking kidding me?
I did. I'm like, let me find a
Yeah.
crochet pattern.
No. I
Listen,
want to
if
like knit
anyone
it.
ever got into my Google, it would be
Yeah,
I
I'd fuck your
Google
whole algorithm, and
everything.
I would fuck your algorithm in its ass if you allowed me. If you gave me
My
consent, I'd fuck your algorithm's ass.
Me and them are always like, don't Google that. I'm like, who's
Yeah.
gonna look at my phone? Why does it
Yep.
matter?
Correct. Knitted, not so much pasties, just like little.
Look at
Oh
these
shit!
mini boobs.
Can I have those? Can
They're
I?
in all colors.
I'd like them all different colors. I'm a man of the people. I'll fuck with all kinds of titties. Give me every race, every titty's race. Every race is tit, if you will.
All
Um,
right, I'll have to come
and
up with
I'd learn how
tit
to
toppers.
juggle, so I could say, yeah, I juggle women. I'm a tit juggler, if you will.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
how do you feel about Valentine's Day? I think it's awful. It's as bad as when parents call their children littles. I want to vomit in my fucking mouth.
I did
Galentine, are you that
something.
fucking disappointed? Is your life that? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna offend. I love. By the way, I respect women.
Go ahead.
I love women. I don't think I'm a misogynist. I think I'm an equal opportunist. I will fucking objectify everyone, even animals. However, Galentine's Day is fucking cringe and it shouldn't exist. Okay? What are you all going to do? Ovulate together? What are we doing? Complaining? What is Galentine's Day? And why
Well,
the fuck is it? What do men do that are single on Valentine's Day? Have a circle
the
jerk?
circle jerk,
Right. What is it? And not that I'm upset that there isn't a term for men. Fuck men.
jerkentines.
Fuck men. Jerkin times day. Yeah, you know what? If I gotta let one of my boys jerk me off, you know, that's gay as fuck. But if I'm that hard up, and anyways, we're gonna No, it's bullshit. It's bullshit, Dahlia. It's a fucking scam. I don't know. Maybe I am jealous. You know what?
So
I
I
think I'm
had
jealous.
I
Holy shit.
had
I'm sorry.
females over on Saturday.
I want to
They
vomit.
call it
Go ahead.
Galentine's.
I'm gonna throw up. Stop.
We did a book and wine
Oh.
exchange. It was called the Book and Wine Exchange.
Oh my god. Okay. Just get it over with. Say
But
it.
it wasn't Galentine's at all. It was
Oh, the
just
headache.
females with books and wine.
Oh, it's fucking insufferable. Okay. And what did you guys do? Did you cackle together? What did you do?
So
Talk about
I
men? Did you sit together?
no, we talked about books and then
Oh,
we talked
thank
about
God.
wine.
Thank God. I'm so sorry. I just
It was nothing about Galentine's at all. It was so here's what I did. I did
yeah, that's
that.
another one, Chris, that makes me want to. Oh, that's beautiful.
But I on the
God,
side,
you are good with meat. Holy shit. Charcuterie
um,
queen.
let me show you.
Oh my God. Oh
So
my God.
like
Is your phone cracked?
and then I had some shrimp
Are
too.
those
Shrimp
fucking
cocktail
wings up
sauce.
top?
Huh?
Why are you turning me on right now?
Yeah.
Oh
I'll
my
show you.
God. I just want to stick every finger in those.
And
Oh,
then I
fuck.
had my fireplace decorated with candles and
Oh my
stuff.
God. Yeah, it was a gathering of the witches. Exactly. What'd you guys do? Start levitating nude? I could see Dahlia in the woods with her
Look
fucking hairy
how
Gucci out. Hell yeah.
didn't it look cute?
What if Dahlia's a witch? Hold on a second. Yeah, that's beautiful. You know what? That's cute. That's very Mrs. Myers of you. That's such a white thing to do. Is it
Um,
Friendsgiving is another one. Shut the fuck up. You know what Friendsgiving is?
I
I'm
do
gonna.
know what Friendsgiving is,
What is it?
but
What's
to me,
Friendsgiving?
but so to me, Thanksgiving is just not about family. It's family and friends gathering together. So
Exactly.
it should
Correct.
just be Thanksgiving. It shouldn't be Friendsgiving.
Right. You know what Friendsgiving is? We're the black sheeps of our family. Let's get together because we feel safe. Fuck you. You walk in there with your dick out, slap it on the table, and say, "Dinner's ready, bitch. Guess who's here to the fucking party?" Quit being a fucking cuck. Getting all emotional and shit. Afraid to. No, fuck those family members. They ain't shit. They don't know shit. Sorry. I just think it's bullshit. Everyone's dick is fucking flaccid, even if they got a pussy, and I'm upset. I gotta stop. What is going on?
Look at this.
Friendsgiving, Galentine's Day. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Anyways, sorry. God, that coffee looks
I
black and
had
yummy.
to refill.
Oh my god. Super Bowl coffee. I'm just fucking I'm just so upset. I don't know
I know
why
I'm
I'm
trying to get you not upset on a Monday
You're
morning.
making me more upset. Not intentionally, but like I don't think you realize I'm fucking I'm rolling. I'm rolling down the river.
But
Um,
you can't tell me that Julissa had a group of friends or people
fuck
to
them.
go. It was like, you know how you do the Christmas, like you wrap something, you draw a name. I don't want to say the name because when I do, you're
Black
going to give me
elephant,
hell. The what?
white Becca.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
Well,
I've
that's
passed
how
her
we
out
did
again.
it.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like, you
Where are
could.
you going, Dave Matthews? Right.
So it was funny because like people would take the books or like, oh, I love that author. Like it wasn't about a Galentine thing. It was
It's
like,
fucking terrible.
but
Yeah, it was just
Julissa would have loved to go exchange books and do that and
if
wine
it
and
was
do
you,
that.
I'd let her.
Like my mom called me because I invited my mom. So I had
What's
some of
going on?
my friends and Mia had some of hers. But it was
Yeah.
like there was not an age thing because like everybody got along and talked to my mom called me yesterday. She goes, I know I was the oldest person there, but thank you so much for
I need you
inviting
guys.
me.
Autumn, 1 second. I love you to death. I need you guys to stop writing "You've got mail" in the fucking Discord. I'm gonna have to turn off the notifications. It's the sound when people put it right there, Autumn.
Uh-huh.
It's giving me false fucking hope.
That's not fair to you.
I hate. You know what? It's my fault though. I've allowed the house that Jack built. This is my fault. I built this house. We built this city. Anyways, I have to fix this. Fuck you. You know what? This is bullshit, dog.
Mel
Turn the
says
god.
easy. This is the monetized channel.
I'm sorry, Mel. You know what? I forgot. I forgot, and I just want to. I want to take ownership. I've had last night. I went to bed. I don't know if you guys realized it. Um, I know, Chris. I know, but you think it's a fucking game? Listen. Um, how do I do that? I
Dirk,
hate
no
it.
sex meeting. No sex talk during the meeting.
Okay, notifications. Maybe the three dots. Notification settings. Get notifications within Discord. Get notifications out of Discord. We're gonna turn both of those on. What are we doing? Let me see. All messages, reaction notifications. I want to change the sound. I don't want to turn off notifications.
I love the song Gangsta's Paradise.
It's made for the whites, I think. It's one of those songs, just
It's made
like
for the whites.
yeah, it's definitely made for the whites. Just turn the sound for the Discord notification off. I
So
just
did
need to.
you listen to the song by Depeche Mode, Personal Jesus?
So your own personal Jesus. I know of it. I have to actually
Love that
spend
song.
time and listen to it because I only know the chorus. But I
Okay.
think Depeche Mode
It's
is
a good
great.
song.
It is a good song.
Do you like Depeche
You
Mode?
wait, what? Fuck yes. You've got mail. Oh my god. See, and there's a fucking heart. And life isn't a scam. I had a reason to wake up today. Who blows up the most? Shout outs to fucking sweet baby, angel face, Harry Berry, busted cherry Dolly. I just want to say that you little queen ice, you little. I lost where I was going with this. Yeah, Becca blows up my Discord the most. It's insufferable. I hate it, and I want to fight her every day over it, Dirk.
You invited her.
I said I wouldn't mind Becca in a ring. I don't want to hurt her. I just want to. I just want her to understand what the fuck is up. Like I'd have her put a headpiece. Like I'd have her put headgear on, and I would just kind of work the body. I'm not here to fuck up her face. That's already, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just leave that alone. That's But the body, I'm hitting the foop, right? I'm hitting fucking crevices. Like I'm gonna work that shit. Like when Rocky was beating the meat, I'm gonna shit lightning and crap thunder. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just kind of want to fuck up Becca's like build. You know what I mean? Like I kind of want to fuck the build up. I'm trying to, you know. Are you
Um,
following me or no?
yeah.
Chris, if you think those fucking legs can even reach past my dick, I'll give you $1,000. But you know what? I get
Have
it.
you seen how flexible she is? And she can kick high.
All I would have to do is slowly back up and gas her, and then I'd trip her, and that'd be the end of
Gaslighter?
that. She's got bad knees, dog. You don't think I'm going for? I'll go for the fuck. If I wanted to fuck her up, right for the knees, right for the knees, bitch. Howdy. You know what I'm saying? I'd put this on her head, slap the shit out of her belly, put it back on my head. You think I give a fuck? You
She
don't.
would be so elated to be in the ring with you, just
Yeah,
one
she'd
on one,
probably try
you
to
and
suck my
Becca.
dick. She'd probably like try. She'd start pulling at my pants. Like, what are you doing? This is a fight. And she's just like, get out of here. Julissa would come in with a chair and hit the bitch over the head. Like a fucking
Chris
WWE
wants to
match.
know, why would your dick be out? You're in a fight.
Because
It's a sword
Chris,
fight.
I'm a primal fucking man. All right, I fight naked.
Oh, you fight naked.
I fight in the fucking flesh, bro. Anyways, you think because she got oh shit, that's really heavy. That's a really heavy comment. Oh shit. Right. Wait, what's this? What the fuck is that?
What's that word?
What's going on? I'm not even gonna say that. Mel's gonna have to join just to say it and leave.
I
20.
miss Mel. Dreams with Mel.
Poor Mel. Mel's got like PTSD, post traumatic stream disorder from YouTube fucking her so many times. And it like breaks my heart because like I feel for her so much.
It
But I get it.
says
Drug dealer.
a
Look at
Cuban style of music,
you fuckers on the
or it's
Discord.
Spanish for country woman or peasant woman.
Right. Joey Cannoli, no mail today, sir. Fuck off. Fuck off. Bubbles. Chris will know what I'm talking about. It's called Chris Bubbles from the Trailer Park Boys. Anyways. God damn it. Uh, my parents didn't want me to do karate at first. They were scared I'd get hurt. I think it's her parents that are the problem. Maybe she's got one of those bubble
But
boy
they
parents.
allow her younger sister to move. I mean, there's something with it.
They treat Becca like she's. Don't make me say it. I'm not gonna say it. I won't say it. Bubble fucker, correct. I'm not gonna say it, but you. But they
There's
do.
something, there's a reason behind that, in my opinion.
Maybe. Listen, we
We're
don't
all
know.
entitled to our own
We're all
opinion.
entitled to our own opinion, and you know what? Yeah, I called Becca Bubble Boy. Yeah, I did. No, not no. Like I said, she had like Bubble Boy parents where they were afraid to let her go out. They let her drive, but they're worried about karate. Aren't they worried about her killing a fucking small family of 4? Are you shitting me? A fucking newborn baby? But you're gonna let Becca? You won't let Becca try and kick her leg up high and get some fucking cardio? Are you nuts?
Well, she had to be in it for several years before she was driving, so maybe that's what helped
Maybe that
to
was the first
realize
of
she
its
could drive.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because to
yeah.
become a black belt, I mean, it takes several years. It's
It
not just
does, yeah. And if
overnight.
she can become a black belt, if she can work at Walgreens and drive a car, she can do anything. I mean, she ain't gonna become like a, like a basketball player, right?
Right,
She's
but she
not gonna.
might need to be told, but she doesn't want to be told. That's the thing
Right.
too.
Probably more worried of her eating a family of four. Correct. My kid used to do
So
taekwondo, and
let me ask you a question.
yeah,
Were
she's
you
hotter than.
surprised at her car?
No, she cleaned it. Fuck off.
You cleaned it
Oh,
beforehand?
100%. 100%. Her parents don't go in her car. Her parents don't go in her bedroom. If a woman's car, another misogynist take, if a woman's car is dirty, the room's probably fucking dirty too. If a man's car is dirty, his entire fucking home is a pigsty. Do you get what I'm saying? Men, it's not common for a man to have a dirty vehicle. I've heard this from women and men. Like I've heard it from both ends of the spectrum. I've heard it
Yeah,
from
I
both
would
ends.
say the guys I've been around have been very much more particular about cars than I
Correct.
am. 100%.
However, with that being said, for Becca's fucking, I know I'm dropping hot takes, hot cakes in the morning, hot cakes in the AM. But when push comes to shove, there's Becca. That car should have been a cradle of fucking filth. Danny Filth should have been sitting in the driver's seat of that car. Hey Becca, it's time to go. Time to go to the dump.
So she said she didn't clean out her car.
Okay, fuck me. What do I know? I'm just a white guy in a do rag. Anyways,
With yeah, what do you know?
I know a lot. I just don't like to share it. You
Did
know.
you like Lady Gaga's? And I'm going all over the place. I'm sorry. Did you like
Yeah, Ricky's
like?
car, Trailer Park Boys.
Did you like Lady Gaga's performance in the beginning of the Super Bowl?
I didn't watch that.
Oh, it was
I didn't
really.
watch the Super Bowl.
Oh, I watched
I
it.
said go birds. I eat a Philly cheesesteak and took a shit. That was my Super Bowl.
I had wings last night.
Oh, I'm having
All
wings
this
today.
chicken talk. Like I
Oh,
wasn't
God.
going to get wings. I'd gone to Food City to go get some more shrimp, and they had all of these wings they had cooked there in like a bucket for $15. I'm like, I'll
Sure.
take 2 buckets.
Yeah, I'd take 2 buckets. I'd fuck a bucket.
But
I'm
we
a
didn't
bucket.
eat all of them. We still
Right.
they're still here.
I could eat. I could eat probably, give or
I
take.
don't want to hear you can eat a bucket.
Okay. Too much. Yeah, too much fucking pound cake, Jad. Or Jad. Fucking Marcus. I read the Jad comment from Mandel. Becca eating a cookie last night pissed me
The
off.
cookie, what's just
I want to
one?
slap that cookie out of her face. I want to slap that motherfucking. It was like smoking a cigarette. You want to put it on the ground and stomp it out. Put the
You
cookie
know,
down.
but they know if they're gonna make them and they leave it on the
Fuck
counter,
them. No,
they
that's
know
bull.
they're gonna come. She's gonna come and eat
They
it.
know
If
she's
you
gonna come
don't
in
want
there like a.
someone to have it, don't bring it in the
Don't
house.
don't leave it out. Right. Put a fucking
Right?
code on the fridge. Have
Like
some fucking respect. Put a lock on the cupboards. Like once Becca gets going, there's no stopping her. She'll demolish that fucking kitchen.
when my
Wait,
girls were little, and I buy more ice cream now than I used to, but I never brought. They'd go to my parents to eat ice cream because I wouldn't have it in the house because guess what? I'm gonna eat it if it's
big,
here.
big rips, Leahy. That's right, and that's what people
So don't bring
struggle.
it in the house.
Most human beings struggle with that. It's like if it's in the house, the temptation is too much. I'm gonna give in, myself included. I really got to be in a
Potato
good.
chips.
So Julisse and I bought this Russell Stover's like Valentine's Day truffle thing.
Uh
It's
huh.
been on top of my fridge. You know, I've been like eating clean. You know, I've been doing well. I every day I go into the kitchen. I say hello to it. I say hello to the fucking Russell Stovers. I said, "How are you today?" Because on the 14th, I'm gonna eat the fuck out of you. I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck that Russell Stovers. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I have that self control. It normally, if I got like some beef jerky and I know it's there, first thing I'm gonna do when I wake up, put the meat in my mouth. Pause.
What
Pause.
about Chex Mix? Do you have self control with
I'll
that?
demolish that whole bag. It'll be gone in a day. Well, it depends. If it's like a big Ziploc, probably a few days. But Chex Mix doesn't make me full. I'm a fucking glutton for checks. You give me some checks, and especially your checks, I'll start just. I'll get fucking heartburn. I'll start pulling a Becca. Like, god damn it, you know. I,
Hmm.
I will fuck your checks. You have no idea. Jerk beefy, right? But anyways, yeah, Autumn fucking no, like good beef, not good beef, good jerky. Fuck, good check mix. I'm sorry.
A jerk good? Is that what you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How would you know?
Oh, I just know things. I made some jalapeno jerky. That sounds fucking delicious, Chris. Why don't you That hat looks good on you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. They're not like us. Thank you so much. Um, I hate you like I'm young. You know what I mean? Fucking around.
Well, could
Uh,
you understand him? Could you hear him?
no, they had his mic down. They did have his mic down.
There's
I'm
two
a
words
Kendrick
I
fan.
heard the whole time. Guess what they were?
I hope it wasn't the N word. What was it?
A minor.
Well, yeah, that was. I'm surprised they pulled that one. I love
The
this.
whole stands. So
The
that was
smirk
the
on
big.
his face was the chef's kiss on the whole performance.
That was the big question, like poll
You
at
don't see men
our
smile
house.
often. You don't see men smile too often. But a
No.
happy black man makes me happy. Like I want to hang out with that guy. Like I
So
want to
did
do.
you think he was going to sing it? The
Yeah,
song
of course,
you
yeah. It's the
did.
one song everybody knows. That's the song they expected him to sing. That was the song everyone wanted.
So how much is it going to cost him to sing that song?
I don't think from that they don't get paid.
No, but he's going to get sued, right? I mean, he's already in a
Oh, how much
lawsuit
is it
right
going to
now.
cost them for singing that?
How
I
much is
don't
it
know.
going to cost him for singing that?
We'll see what happens. Drake's allegedly gonna, he said his name. You
Yeah.
know, yeah, yeah. No swimming pools. Well, that's too deep. That's too deep for the whites. They can't swim. Yeah, Becca's such a villain. Like anyone that doesn't realize the fodder and like the chaos and the calm in Becca doesn't realize like this can be entertainment and a learning experience,
Hmm.
a life lesson. Like I'm giving you guys some TLC type shit. It's you know what I mean, like 1,000 pound sister kind of shit, but it's only one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't think you guys realize that like this is. It feels like a reality show, but also like a seminar, right? That little chubby paw in the cookie jar. Yeah, the way she ate that cookie, like she deserved it, was disgusting. The
But
entitlement on her face. Don't be a villain, right?
I will say, at least she wasn't trying to hide it. She has come out of her shell as
And that's what I
I
wanted.
don't have to hide it now. Like before, it would have been,
She
no,
got up,
whatever.
ate a
So at
cookie,
least you
came
made her
back.
feel comfortable.
That's a step in the right direction. See, I think people are missing the whole point with me, where it's like, oh, you told her to do this, you got upset. No, 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 no. You should be able to eat like a normal human being on the camera. The fact that you were able to break down that wall, that insecurity,
Hmm.
that obstacle is beautiful.
Right. I mean,
But when you're abusing something and you're doing something you shouldn't because it's going to make you unhappy later on, yes, I'm going to yell at you. I don't know. I don't know why I have to explain myself in that aspect. Like
no,
maybe,
it's fair.
yeah, yeah, right. I'm just being fair. I'm a chill guy, baby. I'm a fair guy, But to see that white face, eating that cookie, like you know what I mean? Like she just got done, like I just want to take that cookie. I've never wanted to slap a cookie out of someone's hand in my life. I wanted to fucking take that cookie and just step on it in front of her.
Do you think she's eating it because she wants to, or is she eating it because her parents say, Becca, you can only have these two cookies? But then she's
Yeah,
being defiant again
right.
by, let's let them out of sight, out of mind. I'm going to run downstairs and get a cookie just because they told me I can't.
I think she just wanted to enjoy a cookie. I don't think it's that deep.
Okay.
I think she just was like, my parents aren't here. I'm gonna eat a cookie. I mean, I think we've all kind of gone into a kitchen, late at night and was like, oh shit, we got cookies. Let me eat a cookie.
I wish Mia would.
Right.
I'm
Still
on.
talking about Becca. Give it a rest already. No, 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 absolutely not. Absolutely not. If we give it a rest, what comes next?
Right?
What happens? You know, it's also
That's
Monday.
not all we've talked about, but we've broken some things
We
down.
we've made some progress. Maybe people don't like that idea. Maybe they don't want her to do better. It's no rest for the wicked. Fodder takes no holidays, Kanger. You should know that. And you know what else is
Dahlia's
funny?
right. When Becca rests, we'll rest.
Yeah. When Gotham is in ashes, you have my permission to die kind of deal. Right. When Becca rests, there ain't no rest for the wicked. It's probably underrated comment, by the way. Shout out to Cage the Becca. Um, Becca likes it. It's stimulating. It's inspiring. This is a TED talk.
Yeah.
It's a TED talk. It's a prep talk. Yeah, 2025 is finna rival 24. Don't be upset at it. Don't let it bother you. Just don't listen. That's all. You know, there's other things. There's other conversations. We were talking about the Super Bowl. We're talking about Kendrick Lamar.
I've crocheted a
You've
whole
crocheted,
coaster while
right?
sitting here in the first hour.
I talked about my frustrations on
Galentine's.
friendsgiving. I've talked about my frustration on what was it called?
Galentine's.
Valentine's Day. No one cares about that. But then you talk about the one thing, and then um, yeah. What are you gonna do? Life goes on.
A whole pizza last night.
I probably won't shit for a week. My mom would beat my ass, but she's dead now. Isn't that beat? What if she haunts you though? What if she like Santini? What if she fucks you up, bro? Like maybe your mother's never visited you in the afterlife, but now that you ate an entire pie, she's like, I got to go down there. I got to tune his ass up.
If my
And
dad came over to my
go
house,
on.
he'd toss out all the bread because he told me to quit eating bread. He's like,
Right,
"Autumn, bread's not good for you. You don't need to eat it." So he would probably
right.
toss it all out.
He tossed the bread out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Listen,
Guess what? I pay for my bills and I buy it so I can have it.
right. It's beautiful. Yeah, I always wonder, like, when my father passed away, God rest his soul, I didn't masturbate for a month. I was scared he would see me. I said, Daddy, look away. Daddy, your boy. You know what I mean? Like, I had to heal too, God damn it. Uh, it's a journey. You right? And at one point, I got comfortable with the idea of maybe he's a man. Like, maybe he's in the room. He don't
He
care.
knows what happens.
He knows. He still
Yeah.
watches. Let him watch. He'd be proud of me. That's my boy, he'd say. Meat and
Mhm.
all. Yeah, I got nothing to hide. You know what I mean? I'll fuck around, dude. I'll conjure up BFL. We'll have a sleepover. You think I give a shit? Fuck you. When you stop caring about what other people fucking think, it changes the whole game, Clack.
That's my problem.
Yeah, who
You know
fucking
that
cares?
100%, right?
Of course I do.
I really care. Like,
I
it
have
hits
no.
me. Even I know things are fodder and things are said. Like, at times I can take it. I'm in a spot right now I
Right.
can't.
If I masturbated to gay porn, my dad would probably fucking tune me up. You know what I mean? I'd probably wake up and feel like something like in my ass or something crazy. Like, not that he would be responsible. Maybe he'd send like someone gay. You know what I mean? Someone gay
Right.
from the afterlife. Like, I need you to just fuck around. So he gets the fear of God in him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um,
Mhm.
yeah, no
There's
she nails.
boundaries. There's
Yeah,
boundaries,
yeah,
right?
no boundaries. You guys remember that brand? Yeah, chairs flying through the fucking walls, right? Kind of like a phantom, oh, I'm gonna come type shit. Like a spooky nut. You just wake up with a poultrygeist dick. I don't give a fuck, dude. But you know what I realized? Let them. Let people bitch. Everyone bitches. Everyone's got an opinion, and everyone wants to voice it. It doesn't mean shit. Fuck them.
But I
Fuck
take
'em.
it personally.
Yeah, you give too much of yourself to people that don't shouldn't fucking they don't deserve your energy. They don't deserve your time. You allow them to have real estate in your head. What are they doing for you? What are
But
they going to do?
I want to make everybody happy. I want to be kind to everyone.
I want to be kind to everyone too, but when people you give people back what they give you in return. Okay? You want to be shitty? I can be shitty back. You're going to be kind? I'll treat you with kindness. You want to be supportive? I'll support you. But I'm not here to invest any other amount of time. Is too fragile. It's too fast, and we can't get it back either. Can't get it back, baby. Becca got back. It's a classic movie. Yeah, Yeah, the poultrygeist is the ghost of Becca's chicken bucket. We arrive at the same time. I like to imagine that Yar and Hills have figured out how to climax together. Kind of
Oh
like
no, Yara and Hill.
two crabs locking up on the ocean, just kind of fucking around. Bit of a red lobster. You know what I mean? Like two pillows. The pillows, they put the pillows between the legs, like the Tempur-Pedics or the there's the My
I wonder
Pillow
how
guy.
Hillary's doing. She got
She got
attacked.
mauled by Cujo. She almost fucking
Yeah.
died. Right.
You
Um,
think Yara nursed her back to being
I
well
think
again?
Hillary's a tough broad. I think I think Hillary's just like I'll take this. This comes with the territory. Hillary doesn't come out like she's a toughie, you know.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
But I
She
could see
played
like
rugby. She would have to be,
right. She knows how to take some lumps,
right?
you know. She's been taking it, if you will,
Hmm.
for a long time. So a little dog bite, that's nothing. That's like getting a paper cut for Hillary, you know. But like I think Yara could hurt Hillary if she really wanted to, you know. I think if Yara like kind of had like an you know, I think yeah, I could see Yara kind of fucking her up.
You could.
Yeah, but I could also see Hillary physically throwing Yara into a wall, completely disorienting her, just complete like the brain's fucking rattled. She's seeing like a cartoon.
I
I mean,
don't think they have that type of relationship.
but if they did, that's how it would go.
I
Because
don't.
Hillary picks me up. If Hillary could pick me up,
I don't.
she's treating Yara like a rag doll. You know what I
We went
mean?
to the city after that. We were in the car, and she's like, "I picked up Joey."
Yeah. And maybe that was like on her to do list, like a bucket list. I don't know. I hope it stimulated Hills. For me, I was too high to even know what the fuck. I thought I was floating. Then I realized
So
Hillary was
did it
holding
make
me.
you feel good to be floating?
I was already floating for they got there.
Oh.
I was so fucking high. I thought I was in an Abercrombie and Fitch store circa 2008. The room reeked like fierce, and I had the air conditioner on full blast.
Uh huh.
I was just sitting there, bro. I don't know where I went, but next thing I know, here's Hillary and Yara. You pick up cute. Don't flirt with me. I'll kiss you on the mouth. I
Aw.
right. Stop. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Don't
Tell me
ever.
what you heard at night.
I heard the sweet sounds of Juan fucking the shit out of his wife.
What did he say?
Ah, he said, "Put it right there." Listen, it sounded like like a bowl in a china shop. And I remember it woke up Julisha. I said, "Honey, go back to bed." That's all I said. Honey, I said, "Go back to sleep." I'm not gonna lie though, the dick jumped.
They said they felt like they were on a second honeymoon.
They never took a motherfucking honeymoon the way they were fucking. You know, and you could tell when they fuck, she gets on top. You know what I'm saying? There's no accidents in that household. It was just the sounds, the noises, the bumps in the night. Like I knew they were fucking. She was fucking. Not Juan wasn't fucking her. She was fucking him. She was fucking the shit out of him. And you know what? I heard her make some noise. I said, "Don't do it, Joey. Don't look down," because I knew if I looked at it, it was over.
Uh-huh.
I knew if I looked down at it that I'd go after it like an animal when they see a piece of steak. You know what I mean? You ever see two dogs go at a piece of food? And I said, your wife is next, and I couldn't fornicate my wife while Juan was getting his fucking brains blown out from the back. Like I was like, come on, Juan, keep going, because I was afraid he was. They were listen when you're drunk, that sex goes
So you're
crazy.
like sitting there like in
Yeah,
a
I was hooting, I was banging back. I was like, fuck this shit out of it. No, I wasn't doing all that, but I'll tell you what I was doing. I was like, come on, Juan. I was kind of coaching him through it because I knew he was gonna bust. Because
uh-huh.
I could just tell it was some freaky ass shit. Like she on the ride home, she's like, you know what I'm saying? That that blank. I'm gonna put that blank in my blank. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to talk dirty for the first time. But anyways, I just heard the sound of just like banging, the boom, the boom, the boom, the boom, and you could tell that like she was doing some of that shit. You know, like she could ride. She's a ride or die. And I bet Juan was like, ah, just clap. You know, the things are bouncing. I'm trying to fuck around. You know, I felt like I was in the room.
Do you think he
I,
was saying, yeah, yeah, baby?
yeah, you could tell too. He thought he was streaming that shit. You know what I mean? Some kind of fucking, some 1993 fucking. You know what I'm saying? Some
Right.
damn birds of
Damn.
a feather. They come together, right? God damn it, go birds! I guess that Juan had his own Super Bowl that night. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe a reenactment last night because his
Yeah,
Eagles
I
won.
felt like Kendrick when they were fucking. I was like, they not like us. I told you, Lisa, they not like us. That was crazy as hell. But yeah, just the idea of Juan's body going up and down, that's some crazy shit. I'm I'm just glad I was on the recipient of the wool. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um,
You're blessed.
I was and you know what? That's really what it comes down to. I'm blessed. Um, listen, life is good. Life is good. You know, nothing better than hearing your friends fuck. I wish I could. I wanted to hear everyone fuck on that trip. After that night, I go, honey, what do I got to do? You know, I started, I was keeping tabs on everybody. I'm like, okay. Um, I heard a few noises, but are you good?
Yeah, I had to sneeze. Sorry.
Okay. You'll be all right.
I gotta sneeze again.
Okay, let it out. Yeah, if Becca and Juan fucked, first and foremost, I would have left the hotel just
Ooh,
for like
ooh.
safety issues, you know? But
They'd
just
come
like,
through the wall.
right, I would have pulled the fire alarm. Like, we got to get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? We got to get the fuck out. There's some corpulent shit going down in the room next door. I'd have called the office like, y'all know you got some animals next door fucking, right? You think you think I'm gonna fuck around and get hurt, get my wife, put her in the fucking line of danger? Julissa could have been concussed. You know, she could have rolled out of the bed and hit her head. Bob Saget style. Fuck out of here.
The
Full
images
house.
in my head are just need to
Sure.
go away.
Yeah, well they can't. They can't, and they're not supposed to. I'm painting a picture. I'm like Bob Ross. You know?
Yo, you're painting the picture.
I'm painting the picture. Enjoy the ride. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that no more. Yeah, corpulent corpulation. It's one thing to have a big person and a small person, but when you got like two big people fucking,
How does that work? I don't understand.
you ever go to Costco and
Because
see
they
two
can't be on top of each other.
No, no. Normally,
Is it
like they'll
like
do it
doggy
like
style
from
then?
the no. That's because then like your knee, you'll fuck up. Your knee will start fucking
Okay.
up. And it's just a build. It's a lot of build. Um, I like to imagine the real big ones kind of do it from the side. You know,
On the
they
side.
kind of hit it like they're both laying on their side. You know, they may got a
Uh-huh.
CPAP on. What up, Montrese? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
If you
they're
ever
both
go,
wearing a CPAP while they're
yeah,
on
like
their
they're
side?
fucking with a CPAP for because the oxygen levels, the heart rate goes up, the
Yeah.
blood pressure. Um, or like if you ever been to Costco, they got like a rotisserie that kind of just.
Uh-huh.
I like to imagine that it's just like two of them on top of each other, just you know what I'm saying? Especially if they're
Right.
white. Um, I don't want to think about
You don't
that.
ever like see people in public, you're walking down the street or like see people in a store and you're like, I wonder,
What it's like. Well, a lot of people don't fuck.
you know?
Remind me why I stopped listening to my audiobook because this is better. Because it's better. There's the simple answer. Yeah, like an Animal Planet kind of thing, like a Shark Week, like a dedicated day of just that.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, like when I'm at the store, Mel's laughing at the way I shook my head. I look at couples, I go, oh, they ain't fucking. Like they haven't fucked in like a year. Like believe it or not, most married people ain't fucking. You
Really? You
know?
think so?
Oh yeah. Especially when they got like families and shit. You know, like young kids.
My
You know,
parents still are. I'm just going to tell you, they're both 70 and they are very strong
old people be fucking. Nah, old people fuck. They know it's coming.
and
You know
they
what I'm
always
saying?
have.
And that's all they. That's it. What else is left? You know what I mean? So you gotta when you've lived a full life, you go back to the basics. Sex is good. You know, start eating bacon, drinking beer and shit, just fucking around. It's like when you're at the end of the road, they tell you all the things you can't do. Fuck that. Do them because
That's
you
what
ain't
I'm
gonna be
trying
able
to
to do
do.
it much longer. Don't do it
Hmm.
when you're young, so you can get old, right? Allegedly,
Yeah.
whatever the professionals say. Um, but yeah, just the idea of Becca, not to go back to see what I mean. We're talking about Becca again. Um, this is why they upset. I think if we do the meetup in September, we're gonna maybe if we gotta pay somebody to do it, maybe put out like an ad or something, like tryouts, like a movie,
Yeah.
and just say, here's what you're gonna do, here's what you can and cannot do. You know, Becca can make like a consensual kind of agreement.
Hmm.
I think we should all be there when it happens. To be honest,
I don't know if I could be in the room watching somebody else doing it.
I think if we had like snacks and maybe like
So you
maybe
want
some,
me to do a spread?
yeah,
Tell me
like a
who this
charcuterie.
is
I'd be
best.
worried that she'd spend more time eating the spread than spreading herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, Becca, you're supposed to be doing this, not that. This isn't for you. If you do well, you can have this later. Kind of
This
giving
is
an
for everybody watching.
yeah. This is for the others, not for the fuckers. You know what I mean? Like, she'll probably work up an appetite. So
Uh-huh.
maybe when she's done, she kind of comes over, gets a plate, picks off of whatever's left. Um, but at the same time, I don't want to. I think her mind needs to be 100% in the moment. If she knows there's food in the background, she might be looking at that the whole time, thinking about how many pieces are left. What am I going to eat? Right? Um,
Right.
you got to be careful with that kind of shit. It'll take away from the moment.
We don't want to take away from her moment because that's a very, I mean, that's a very important moment.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Um, fuck romance. The first one is just to get it out of the way, right? Just get it out of the way. You know,
Yeah.
Becca, do you like this? Yes. Here, boom. Um, and I guess that's really what it comes down to. It's kind of getting over that initial hump, if you will.
Literally.
Literally, right. And I told Becca, I said, under any circumstances, do not get on top, just for liability purposes,
Oh yeah, no, no, no.
insurance, right? Maybe like don't do that, because I don't think she can hold hers. I don't think that build is meant to be on
They
top.
might smother too. You know those B cups would might smother them.
Oh, awful. I don't want to. Oh, oh
The
my
B
god.
cup.
What is girl dinner to Becca? You know, all these like Zoomers talk about, oh, I'm having girl dinner.
What is girl dinner? Do I
An
need to Google that too?
maybe it's like an excuse to not eat like something properly. Like, I don't know. What's girl dinner? Pussy? I would have thought. I feel like for y'all, like, anyways. Why you got to get it out of the way? There's no rush to do it. It's not that there's a rush. It's that she wants to do it. Get it out of the way. She's ready to do it. Um, she doesn't want to be a virgin. She's ready to fuck. That's why we need to as soon as possible. Um, you get what I'm saying? It's not
Sorry,
us
I'm
talk.
googling girl dinner.
Yeah, we're not talking for Becca. We're talking through Becca. I'm a spokesperson for Becca.
Okay, yeah.
You get what
She
I'm
has a
saying?
great one.
If Becca's still here, tell me I'm incorrect. How is girl dinner peanut butter and jelly or a tuna sandwich with chips? I call that's fucking lunch. I thought girl dinner was like I ate some almonds and drank a beer or like a white claw, right? No, do I? Maybe I don't know what the fuck a girl dinner is. I thought it was like when you don't eat, like, oh, I had some saltine crackers and a beer. Girl dinner,
Um, it says it's a trend on social media, primarily TikTok,
right,
and
Dahlia? That's
it's
what I'm
just
thinking.
a pleasing plate of snacks or assorted foods.
Like a
Like a
charcuterie,
snack plate, but they're saying it's their dinner.
right? So it's not like yeah, it's a couple of crackers and a piece of cheese. Girl dinner. Um, the fuck, right, Dahlia? I need help here. But yeah, I like to imagine that for Yara, her girl dinners, a bit of a surf and turf, right? Like an enchantment under the sea kind of thing. Um, Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Do you think Dahlia has a healthy appetite?
I think Dahlia is pretty normal in that aspect.
Okay.
I'd like to see what Dahlia likes to eat. Um, what is this? Draw
She's drowning.
drowning? Oh, I'm always fucking hungry. Yeah, I feel like Daria has like I would go out to dinner with Daria and know that like oh we're gonna eat
With
together.
who?
Daria,
Daria?
Daria, correct.
There's no R.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, you can go with Daria.
uh,
I'll go with Dahlia. You go with Daria.
the best part is nobody here gets it, which makes it even funnier because they're laughing at me. Look at everyone's like, look, yes, Daria, ladies and gentlemen. Only Daria knows why I call her Daria. Anyways, um, where was I going with this?
You would go eat with her. You think she's a healthy eater.
Yeah, yeah, I would like we could be drunk as fuck at like 2 a.m. and we'd go to like a quick trip, me, her, and Julissa, and we would just devour whatever the fuck's there. And then I could
See,
see us kind of going back to the house.
that's who I
Or
thought it was. It was a cartoon.
yeah, Daria was a side character from Beavis and Butthead,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
she had her
yeah.
own show.
That's who I thought it was. Okay.
If anyone, Lily's Daria, realistically, but I like to call Dahlia. Oh my god, breakfast pizza's the best. Don't fuck with me. I was there, Joey. I was there. You fuck. Jad, they don't know that. We don't talk about backstage. Right. I love breakfast pizza. Yeah. You like putting things in your mouth early in the morning, Yara. I know you. Um,
Is there
yeah,
anything wrong with that?
absolutely not.
It
Um,
is.
it's just a statement piece. Uh, yeah, Quick Trip has a breakfast pizza with like a croissant crust,
Uh-huh.
sausage and bacon and egg, and it's fucking fantastic. Um, Probably my favorite. Howdy, bitch. You know, and yeah, I know. I can see you being the early morning eater. Just kind of time to wake up. What do you think that means? Pizza's the best food in the world.
I agree with that.
It's a base for anything.
Yeah.
Um, you can have breakfast pizza. You can have you could put chicken on pizza, Philly on pizza. You can put anything on the bread. It's bread.
But
And
what's your favorite to put on?
chicken bacon ranch is a great pie for specialty pie. I love a gyro slice with the
Uh-huh.
onions, tomatoes. They use the tzatziki as the base and some meat.
Uh-huh.
Um, Chicken parmesan, very good. Chicken parm pizza is very good. Breakfast
I'm
pizza is
very
very good.
I'm very basic. Guess what I like?
Cheese.
Pepperoni.
I mean, it's a classic.
That's all I get. I just don't want
I was
anything
gonna
but
say
pepperoni.
a meat trio. I figured you'd enjoy a meat trio, like
I
a
mean, I enjoy meat, but on my pizza, I want pepperoni.
yeah, pepperoni, sausage, and
Yeah.
bacon's a trio. Meat
No, I
queen,
just want pepperoni.
dill pickle. All right, see that's some Canadian bullshit. We're not gonna.
What?
I don't want to. God damn it, Chris! You got to bring that bullshit over here.
That would
Anyway,
ruin a pizza.
I mean, I'd try it, Chris, but yeah, chicken parm pizza. Yeah, Mandel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's especially in New York. They got this pizza joint in the Bronx. They got a fantastic chicken parm. It's so fucking good. And it's got like breaded chunks of chicken on it. It's not as complicated as you think it is. Favorite pizza chain? I like over here. I like Sal's. Sal's is my favorite. Just eating left. It tastes. It's New York pizza. I can see Autumn digging the pepperoni. Absolutely. Doesn't
Yeah.
Becca look like she keeps deli meats? Like full deli meats, like a pepperoni stick, just kind of like in a drawer, loose with like some pens and a crayon.
And
Um,
then some summer sausage.
yeah, like a summer sausage. Yeah, like
Uh-huh.
one of those. I've never had the dill pick. I mean, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think I would try it,
I'd
honestly.
try it. Grilled chicken, green peppers, banana peppers. That sounds delicious.
I mean, a lot of times I'll just do a cheese or then I'll do pepperoni, or sometimes I'll do like a margarita pizza with just
Margarita's
mozzarella
very
and the
good.
yeah.
I make a when and there's no sauce on the margarita.
Mm-mm.
It's just cheese and tomatoes and yeah,
Basil.
basil, if you will. She fucks the cold cuts. She, yeah, 100%. We've got the meats. We can start calling Becca Arby.
That's gross.
Arby's. You don't. Okay.
You think she has roast
Boom,
beef?
boom, boom, boom. Oh, I don't think she. I don't even think she knows what she has. There could be anything down there. There could be there. There could be. I bet there's like a childhood toy stuck down there.
Sour cream burrito.
Yeah, like a sour cream. You
That
caught
was from
that.
last
You
night.
caught that. You caught that shit, didn't you? That's filthy. Yeah. So I went to bed last night. I walked away from my own stream. I said they'll figure it out. Fuck them. I've gone for. I've 14 days. You guys, you'll be
Uh-huh.
fine. I went to sleep. I woke up literally almost at the 3 hour mark. Whenever you see me join and leave, I woke up.
That's when I just got to that part. Yeah.
And I did it
You
to
just
see if
joined.
anyone was backstage. It was from what I recall, it was Captain, Duncan, and Becca. And then I think
Hmm.
it was just Duncan and Becca. And Becca did I didn't watch it, but I did hear her finish. She did a great job closing the stream. Um, I have no idea what happened. I could honestly care less. But I know she got on the treadmill, I heard. Which once again, she's scamming us. She's pretending like she doesn't have the tools she needs to be healthy. She just doesn't want to do it. If you're tired of being fat, yo, get on a treadmill. Don't eat
Yeah,
cookies.
she has everything there.
She has everything, including a
Yeah.
toothbrush. So for someone that now hear me out, just here's some motivation real quick. For someone that has all the time in the world and no responsibility, she could have the greatest weight loss journey and have all the time to exercise, to cook. Like she has all the time in the world. Where people have to juggle making time to do things, and a lot of people struggle with that idea.
Right.
Becca, if you really wanted to, you have all the tools you need, and you have the only effort you have to put in is finding the motivation to utilize what you already have accessible. You don't even have to leave the fucking house.
I just had a bright idea.
Go on.
Like when you're a kid, you have chore charts and you get a sticker if
Of
you do
course, a
something.
star. Should we get her a gold star? I can make a digital chart for Becca.
I'm thinking she needs a chart. And then we've got to come up with a reward at the end. But I think if she has a chart, something visual, and she knows she can check it off, then that'll help.
Maybe. I wish I could give her like a cookie every time she does something, but a piece, like a piece of a cookie
Like a
could go.
crumb,
Like
not a
could
piece, a
go. Yeah,
crumb.
yeah, a crumb, like a cookie crumb, like a crumble of a cookie. Here you go. Here you go, baby. But anyways, uh, wow, Clack. I gotta say, we're cooking. What do you
I
think?
think so.
Can you believe it's episode 39?
It's crazy. And today I'm more on my focus because I called out of work. I'm being lazy today.
The amount of sacrifice. Excuse me. The amount. Why? Fuck, I'm yawning. The amount of sacrifice and dedication that you have shown for coffee and cannoli is why, even on my 15th day, I'm here in the moment with you,
And I
skipping out
told you
on
to take the day
wedding.
off. I'm more worried about your health.
I'll rest when Becca does.
Damn, that's going to be a long time.
PayPal.me/UGB93. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 1 hour and 36 minutes. I fucked up. I'm 36 over. If you're enjoying this coffee and cannoli with the lovely Clack, um, it's always fun on Mondays. Great way to start the week. And it's a different, for a lot of people, this is their safe place. This is the more laid back.
That's what I like.
That's what you like. Should we do more than one coffee and cannoli?
No, people would get tired of it.
But do you think the ones who enjoy it would get tired, or do you just think
Yes.
the ones that
I
don't
mean,
care in the
let's
first
think
place?
about you streaming for 15 days straight, okay? 14
Awful.
days straight.
Oh,
So in the
15.
beginning, people are putting it right there, right? And they're watching it. Now they just expect it and they're not putting it there. And I've put it there because I feel bad. That's me. And I'm like, oh, no one's put it there. So let me just throw them 10
No.
bucks because I feel bad. That's
Yeah.
how I am.
Wow.
So I think that if we did it, they're going to expect it and it's not going to be appreciated like I think you're 15 days straight has been. And you know I feel this way because I've personally sent you a message.
You have,
You know,
yeah.
we talk off streams, right?
We
You
talk,
know, like
yeah, yeah. We're friends outside of the
we're
stream.
friends outside
We
of the
talk
stream,
every
right?
day. We talk every day.
But not on Discord.
Not on Discord. Well, we used to.
We used to till I left.
If I invited you back, would you come? I thought I'd give you a few days.
I don't know. Maybe give me 2 weeks and let me see.
Okay, little Joey. All right. I
And
only
I
drink.
know everybody can't put it right there. I'm not saying that, and I'm not
No,
throwing
no,
anybody
no, no,
under. I'm
no,
not
no,
saying that at all.
no.
But there are people who can and who enjoy it and who enjoy your stream for 6 hours a night.
Right. The ones who do, they greatly appreciated, greatly valued. To show up night after night after night after night, hours upon hours after hours. You know what I mean? Like it's a bag of chips, a cup of coffee. Go to McDonald's. You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
saving you by saving
I
yourself.
mean, it have to be $10. It could be a buck or two. Yeah. I mean, but that's
Buck
just my
salad.
own personal opinion. You know, my personal Jesus.
Your own personal Jesus. I agree with you 100%. I already said I go. Push comes to shove, I'd go back to 3 days a week.
But now they're expecting it, and I'm one. I expect it too. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
and
Expect
you
the
know, it's
unexpected
like
though.
I've enjoyed the weekends. All right, so I'm gonna go to the restroom, and then I want to answer this when I get back. Okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Question for the panel. I'll give my take. Actually, I'll wait till you come back. Looking for legitimate advice. Finn went to a sleepover Saturday night, and one of the kids called him gay ass. Should I message his mother? If so, what should I say? The kid is 7. When I was a boy, gay was a slang term. Um, and I used it often. That shit's gay. Uh, However, kids today, I don't know what it's like to be a kid today. I don't know if calling someone a gay ass is the same as when we used to say that shit's gay. I think kids. I agree with Jad. Kids will be kids. Um, how does Finn feel? And did Finn say why they called him a gay ass? You know, because I used to say that shit's gay as fuck, man. That's lame as fuck. Gay kind of meant lame or corny. Versus he's on that gay shit, which is more in line of like he does homoerotic things. I don't know if it still holds the same weight that it did when I said it when I was a boy. 7 years old. I mean, that's probably where it starts, right? Like, I think at 8, kids are already kind of being shitheads. Kids are really annoying at like 8 years old, because they know the difference of right and wrong, and you can tell if they're going to grow up to be little douchebags. Um, should you message his mother? I don't think there's anything wrong with messaging the mother. How well? How do you know? Is this a friend? Saturday night sleepover has me thinking that were some of the kids involved not friends of Finn? How many kids? You get what I'm saying? There's a lot to unpack here. And what should you say? I'm gonna let Autumn.
I didn't hear what you had. What was your advice? I'm sorry.
Well, called Finn gay ass, and,
Right.
and I kind of wanted to know the context as to what made Finn a gay ass, and how I used to when I was a kid and when I was younger, we would use the term gay, and it didn't mean what we see. You know what I mean? It had a different meaning. Gay was kind of slang. Hillary's asking, should I message his mother? I don't think there's anything wrong with messaging the mother. What should you say? Uh,
Um,
I'll let you answer
I
that.
would message. I don't know if I would message. I would call.
Take it
I'm
easy, bro.
because I'm old school, so I think conversations are more important over the phone on something like this and messaging. But I would say, hey, there was an incident that happened. It made Finn feel uncomfortable. I'm not sure the way it was meant, but I think you need to be aware and maybe educate your child as gay is just not a word to be thrown around. So my mom's name was Gay growing up, right? It's Gaye. And we would
Oh
always
shit.
say, she would just be like, well, it means happy. So like, I'm
Right.
like, Mom, no, but
It was used
I
for
would
something.
call the parent because number one, they're 7. And I agree with Mel. Does a 7-year-old really know? Maybe they do. I don't know. Hopefully it wasn't ill intent. But
It
if it
was
was,
definitely
the
ill
parent
intent.
needs to know. The
Yeah,
parent needs to know.
it was definitely ill intent. I would say it wasn't meant to be a nice thing. But why was it said? And like Hillary
Right.
said, we grew up with gay being a total normal slang term. But it's yeah, if it's different now, then I can't really
And if
answer
it
that.
bothers Finn, he also needs to know that his mom goes to bat for him too.
Right. Just
I
yeah,
would
we got
call the
kids
parent.
repeat what they hear from their older siblings,
Yeah.
and I mean, kids are just shitheads. And you got to also take into consideration. Yara says no. Kids will not be kids. Kids are a product of their environment. This kid does not act like a normal kid with enough love and attention. Look, that may be true. It could be a lack of attention and a lack of love. But I also had friends growing up that did get love and attention, and when they were around kids, they would act different to impress them, even if they were loved, because you want to be accepted, especially boys. You want to be accepted by other boys and be cool. So if calling someone gay is the cool thing to do and hurt their, I mean, that's just how it is. That's just the way people act. I mean, shit. I think that mentality stays with us the rest of their lives. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately. But yeah, maybe this kid's, you know, maybe he's not hugged enough, or
Hmm.
or you know,
But as a parent, I would
maybe
want
it
to
was
know
just a.
if my child did something mean or that upset somebody. I would want to know.
I would have just punched the other kid. Yeah, but if they're friends and you know, my friends and I always insulted each other. We still liked each other. We weren't trying to hurt each other's feelings. There's a lot to unpack with that. It's hard to really read, try and find the truth. You know, the like what the intent was behind it. He was
And
annoyed that
guys are different than girls.
right, and guys are different. Yeah, hundred
I
percent.
mean, like my opinion of it, I think as a mom and a girl is different than like you say, like the rising on here. A lot of it's from guys. Look at it. I mean, I mean, there are some females, but
Well, okay,
it's
this comment
guys
right
are
here.
different.
He'd go to hell because he has two moms. Well, yeah, obviously. So his parents are pieces of shit. He learned that from either his parents or an older sibling, and I wouldn't allow my child around that. I mean, I guess at school there's not much you can
I
do,
would
but
say don't let them spend the night with
yeah,
them.
I wouldn't allow him to have a sleepover if I knew that little
Mhm.
fuck face was there. The ideal thing would be to have a chat with the parents. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the parents are fucking homophobic. You don't know these things. There's a lot going on. Hillary beat the shit out of the mother. I know you could. The context is that the kid wanted Finn to come downstairs and play video games, but he was watching a movie upstairs with the adults.
So did the parents hear him calling that?
I don't think so. The kid wanted Finn to come downstairs and they called him gay ass. Yeah, he could have just been, the kid was just being a little brat and just didn't get his way. You know, fucking kids. Yara, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to deal into this. Hills, there's nothing to do. Sorry, the kid's an antichrist. Other kid was projecting an yeah, maybe he's gay. You know, maybe he's on that gay shit. Finn doesn't see being called gay as a negative. He's just more annoyed at the kid's behavior. Thank God. Then, tell Finn to keep that great attitude and have it. I don't have children, but I'd say, listen, champ. As you get older, you're gonna realize most people are fucking annoying. You're gonna have to channel that energy in a healthy way and not allow it to bother you. But then again, what the fuck do I know?
And
Yeah,
I my biggest thing, and I tell this to my girls to today, but I've always told them, it's not don't treat others how they treat you. You
mm-hmm.
need to treat others how you wanted to be treated.
Right,
So my mom always told us to kill with kindness. Like you
sure,
be nice to someone, even the meanest, ugliest people,
right,
because what's going to hurt them worse is like, well, I was a shithead to them, but look how
right,
nice they're being to me. So
correct.
you
I
know,
babysat. Yeah, go ahead.
I just I think everybody You should just treat others how you want to be treated, not how they treat you.
I babysat my nephew for a couple of years in the mornings before school, and he was 8 years old. And he had a strict father who loved him and was present and did everything in his power. And he was a little shithead, and he knew the difference between right and wrong. But since I wasn't his dad, he was testing my ass.
Right.
And when I would call his father and say, you keep acting up, you keep fucking around, you keep acting up, I'm gonna call your dad." So that's what I
Hmm.
would do. I'd be having his ass do fucking burpees. I'd have him be put his back again, with the books, man. I hit him with the good old fashioned shit. Um, 8 years old, that little shit knew what the fuck he was doing. That's when they know, can I get away with it? I'm gonna see how far I can do something until I get reprimanded for it. Oh, in my opinion, seven
Or,
and eight years
if the
old,
kid asks Finn, "Hey, do you want to come stay the night at my house?" Finn could answer, "No, not really, because I didn't like the way you made me feel at this point."
100%. Yeah,
Like, let him know.
if the kid's harassing Finn, you know,
Mhm.
not then it's a fucking problem.
And it's hard as a
And
mom or as a parent not to want to be brass tacks and just go take care. Like,
not a brass
I
tacks.
see where Yara is like, she's still ready to throw hands, like Hillary stopped her. You know what I mean? Like, you
I
want to
get it.
protect those.
I
Like,
get it.
someone
You
says
care.
something to Julissa, what's the first thing you want to do? You want to take care of it, right?
You're gonna rearrange their fucking face.
Exactly. So that's what you want to do. And it's hard to stop, assess the situation, and then kill with kindness.
Yeah. It's normal to immediately want to get angry. It's easy to get angry, but they're kids,
Yeah.
you know. And it is hard telling another parent how to raise their child. I would never say anything. I would just make it a point. Say, by the way, your kid um, at the sleepover, called my son gay ass. I just want to make sure it doesn't become a constant thing. And then you wink at him. You give him the "I'll be seeing you" with the hands, and they're like, "What the fuck, Jeffrey? Get your little ass in here. Um, I'll be seeing you." Right,
I was
boys.
ignoring that.
You were ignoring us. I was eight
Yeah.
years old once. The second one of us starts talking about our feelings, we're beating the crap out of him. Different time, man. The '80s, the '90s. Even when I was a kid growing up in the 2000s, like it's a different. I think it's a different world, but I don't. I'm not sure. So that thing about like boys being boys or like kids being kids, yeah, they can grow up to be little fucking douchebags if you're not careful. But at the same time, like I think we as adults understand the complexities and just. I think for kids it's real simple. It's not that deep.
And I
Maybe
agree, and my brothers would probably say the same thing and feel the same way. But there's nothing wrong with talking to a kid about feelings. It's
no,
okay.
no. As a parent,
Yeah, it's
no,
okay.
no. But like boys, I think it's those VR. Yeah, 100%. Yara, 1,000%. VR chat's terrible. Like VR chat itself is not a place for children. Actually, to be fair, VR isn't a place for kids. Uh,
YouTube lives at night are not a place for children
I
either.
I try my
I'm
best.
not saying that's not a diss to you. It's
Oh no
but
no no, that
people
don't
think
bother me
it's
none. Put it. You're an
people think
adult.
it's okay, like, to have kids in any
That
situation.
shows you though. That shows you the type of parent they are. That's not on me, right? I'm not that
It's
I'm
not on
deflecting.
you at
I'm
all.
not deflecting that responsibility, but it's like that lets us know the type of person and parent those people are. Most importantly, it's 2025, bitch. You have headphones or an earbud or wireless earbuds or something. Put it in your fucking ear, or if there's children in the room, get them the fuck out of there. You're an adult. You're the adult. Be the adult. You have the authority. But she was comfortable. She didn't care, and that's what she
Mhm.
allowed. And that wasn't even her children. On top of it, sick shit. I don't want to. I was fucking grossed the fuck
Listen,
out.
I
You
that
have
has
no
bothered
idea.
me all weekend. I'm not gonna
I
not
tried
bother
my
me.
best to pretend like it didn't happen. I was
I
fucking
To watch
gross.
your face, but for me to but she was like, "Well, it was like they see boobs and ass all the time. It's okay."
That's weird as fuck to me.
It's not okay. Had I seen my aunt's boobs or ass growing up, I would have been like,
I'd have screamed. I don't care. I don't. I would. I told you I would have been
"What
telling.
the heck?"
Yeah, I did take that what RXL said. He just means like amongst boys, amongst friends, you would start
Okay.
bullying each other. That's just how it is. But you know what? I know this is a hot take.
Okay. All right.
I
So
this is a hot take, but we need to be made fun of, and we need to make fun of people back to learn that it hurts. And how does it make you feel? It makes you stronger. You need to
mhm.
understand that words are words. I know that sometimes these kids, they take their own
Sticks
lives.
and
God,
stones.
sticks and stones. But some children, you know, they unalive themselves. It's because they're bullied every single day. It's sick shit. But I'm telling you, that bullying makes you tougher. It makes you stronger. It shapes you,
It shows you how you should treat people.
and it shows you.
I
It
do
kind
agree
of
with
says,
that.
you know. And then I still wish, it wasn't so gentle. The world's too fucking soft.
But we've talked it. We
The
think it's
world's
going to
too
swing
fucking
the other
soft.
way, right?
It's oh my god. It's kind of just like you said, you got to let your child go out into the world, and sometimes the world will eat them alive. No matter how great you raise them or how much therapy or help or what happens, some people just it's called natural selection, and it's devastating, but it's like the circle of life. Fucking animal kingdom. We're animals, god damn it. And civilized animals allegedly. However, like I think you sending your child out into the world to figure it out on their own is the best thing you could have possibly done. To figure it out. Sink or swim, right? Eventually everyone has to figure it the fuck out on their own if they're going to
Yeah.
survive on their own, become independent. You know what I mean? Um, but kids are vicious. They've always been, but so are adults. The world isn't a nice place. It starts at that age. That's when it starts. I've seen the nicest kids that grew up loved and privileged be the biggest douchebags in the world.
Yes. Just the way your parents raise you have nothing. I mean, it has something
It
to do,
does.
but it's not
Hopefully it rubs
always.
off. It's not always the case, but hopefully it rubs
Like,
off.
my mother would be disappointed in me. I'm just going to tell you. Someone asked the other day, oh, it was Danny, and I was talking about the book
Love you,
exchange, and
Hill.
he was like, "Did Mia draw any dicks on anything?" And he started laughing. I'm like, "No, my mom was here. She's a proper lady. Like, we have to act proper in front of her." You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
Though, like,
sure.
I'm
But the
not
world,
by my
the world,
raising.
the world's evolving, and that's why I asked Hillary. Like, I don't know what it's like to be a kid today. I would imagine it's not too different, but I can't assume. I don't want to assume anything.
Right.
But like, one thing I will tell you is kids are blunt and honest, and a lot of times mean, even if that wasn't their intentions behind it. Kids are just honest. The times I wanted to say something to my kids would say, "No, mommy." Yeah, listen, it's your baby. You'll especially when the mama bear shit comes out, you're ready to
Mhm.
kill. I get it.
And that's hard. It's hard to find the balance. I think of what has gone too far as what when do you step in?
When is it appropriate?
Hmm.
I think if it becomes consistent, it becomes bullying, and it's starting to affect Finn, then it's time to step in.
Like, if Finn felt comfortable enough to go back over again, then maybe it
Let
didn't
him.
bother, it didn't
Right.
bother him.
Let
But
him.
if he was
Exactly.
in a spot like, I don't want to go over because of what he said, then that was taken too far for Finn.
Right. Then it's affected him, and now you know.
Yeah.
I love that Finn watches Uncle Joey karaoke nights. I think that's beautiful. You're still
If
developing
she's
when you're
not
under.
keeping him up at night, and not letting him go to sleep or waking him up while he's asleep because she's right there on the live with Uncle Joey.
Of
She's
course.
not pulling her pants down in front of Uncle.
As much as I'd love to see that, not in front of young Finn.
You would not
Um,
love to see it in front of Finn.
no, no, that's what I
You can
said.
watch your language. If you know Finn is on, and
Yeah, yeah. I
Hillary,
try not to
she
swear.
will
Like
let you know. And
out,
that's a damn good mom. Is
out of
she'll say Finn and I are listening. She lets you know,
yeah.
and you watch your language. You know you
E-
do,
Even if Hillary doesn't have to say it, it's out of respect. I
right?
wouldn't talk that way. I wasn't even. I had to remind myself about the kids in the room with rotten ass.
Yeah,
regardless
you
if they
stopped yourself a couple of
regardless if they're used to it. That doesn't mean
yeah,
I'm going to contribute to it. They're children.
right.
I'm not going to talk filthy in front of a fucking child. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, it's out of respect, not just for the it's for the children, not for the parent. They don't need to hear that shit. But they're going to hear it. They're going to hear it on the playground. They're going to hear it amongst friends. They're going to obviously hear and see it on the internet. There's only
Yeah,
so much you can shield, but that doesn't mean you have to add to it. Be a good
correct.
example. You're still developing when you're under 25. Children need to talk about their feelings 1,000%. Shit, adults need to talk about their fucking feelings. That's the problem. Nobody wants to fucking be vulnerable because
I
they're
try
afraid
to
of
talk
being
about my
weaponized.
feelings and you tell me to quit having feelings.
Listen, I'm all about tough love. You need to have feelings. You need to have empathy in this world. You need to have empathy in this world, but you do. If you
Not
fuck,
too much. There's a
shut up.
fine line, right?
Right, there's a fine line, and investing your feelings into something that's only going to hurt you if after an X amount of times you haven't learned from it. Maybe you need to find inspiration elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Maybe someone needs to step in. You know what I mean? Maybe, but like, you need to have empathy. That's the problem with the world. There's too many narcissists. There's too many uh, people lack empathy. Long story short,
Mhm.
and they only care when it happens to them. Until it knocks on your door and people don't understand what it's like. They're not going to care, and you just have to let them. Let them.
That's hard.
That's just the way it is. Is it not?
It
You
is.
can't stop someone from being a piece of shit. If they're going to be a piece of shit, let them. Don't invest your energy in that. It's not worth it. It's only going to cause more stress. It's only going to frustrate you more and make you feel like a bigger piece of shit than you already do. It's
Right.
exhausting. It's mentally taxing. And that's just, yeah, shout out to the zoo, shout out to the aquarium. Yeah, I ignored Chris's invite to the VR. Because I knew if I joined him, I would say
Mhm.
heinous things to the kids. There's an old saying: when a kid tells you you're fat, you're fat. 100%. That's what I mean by kids are blunt, and I don't think they're necessarily trying to hurt you. You can tell when a little shit's being vindictive though, when they're being vicious. But like mommy, you're fat, and you're like, God damn it, you know what I mean? You're like, yeah, maybe I am a little fat, and that's how I go. Yeah, well, you're fucking short, you know. Now,
Or like you're
shut
in
your
the
mouth
changing
before I
room and
throw
they're like,
you.
why does your body look like that? Well, wait till you're older.
Yeah. I'll tell you when you get to my age, you'll know. That's what I. How about a hot chocolate and cannoli Sunday stream on this channel with Finn? Um, I, sure, why not? Shout
That'd
outs
be
to great.
good.
Did the chat die? The chat died. Okay.
Does it mean it's time to go?
I mean, we're at the 2 hour mark. I think it's time to wrap.
Are you going to stream tonight?
Well, I have to do a stream of George for Triple XL.
Okay.
So to answer your question, yes, I'm not gonna stream tomorrow.
Really? Are you sure?
I'm positive. I need a break. And
Annie
you're
doesn't believe you. She turned away.
well, Annie's sweet, and at least she's not showing me her ass. I'll
Not
be back
yet.
Wednesday. Not yet. I'll be back Wednesday. Um, I think your whole monologue on the 15 days and to put right, I agree with you 1,000%.
I'm
Um,
just looking out for you.
that's what friends are for.
I
You
can
know,
see it from this side. I mean, if it was me doing it, I would be like, eh.
it's just my OCD. I had to make it a week. So even though I'm live right now, I completed the week, and I'll
Right?
take that as a W. But as far as the stream with George, that was just planned. We had that planned. You know what I mean? So I'll do it regardless. But like, I did my 2 weeks. I'm done.
Marcus Mandela's comment is true. Family is the most important thing in life. And
100%.
family doesn't always have to be blood related people.
No, you find your family and people that make you feel
Yeah.
like their family. Family's meant to care. Family's meant to be supportive. They're also meant to hold you accountable within reason. I think so. I think the problem with that, as far as friends go, is sometimes depending on their personality types, they get too comfortable and they start saying things and you're like, excuse me. Like, did I ask you, bitch?
Who do you
And
think you are?
right, who do you think you are? Fuck friends. Friendsgiving is pussy shit. Listen, you know what a friend you want, just go out to dinner. They're your friend. Go, hey, you want to come over and have dinner? Sure. Oh, should we have a friendsgiving? Everyone's trying to put a title on something. Everything needs to be bigger than what it is. Who gives a fuck? Who fucking friendsgiving?
Right.
Just call it Thanksgiving, bitch. Say, oh, I had 3 different Thanksgivings. I had one with my friends and I had one with my family. Friendsgiving? Why are we calling it Friendsgiving? Do you even like these fucking people? Or do you pretend to tolerate them because you're insecure of
Or
being
is
by
this just
yourself?
everyone who doesn't have anywhere to go? So
Oh,
why not
right.
call it
Are you
Black Sheep's Giving?
yeah, Black's giving. Pause. Black sheep's giving. It's black. I would go to Black's giving out of respect. Listen, fuck around, eat some
Some
good food.
collards and some ham
Yeah,
hock.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hams giving, Caucasians giving. No, thank you. Friendsgiving is bullshit. I think putting adding titles to things to how do you feel? Don't, Hillary, you're gonna piss me off. Baby, were you here earlier? Were you here earlier? Galentine's Day, it's insufferable. And no offense to any of the parents here. I don't think Hillary says it. I hope not. I'd cry. I hope Yara doesn't say. Listen, when you call your kids littles, vomit comes up from my esophagus and into my mouth. Okay? I think it's you littles? What the fuck are littles? They're your fucking kids. Call them kids. What the fuck are little? My littles had a date to. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your littles. Skittles littles, you piece of shit. You want me to rant? You
See,
want
I
me to go?
had someone that I heard call their kids littles, and I was like, who?
Fuck you.
What are the littles? That was like a cartoon of these. They looked like mice or mouse, like these little mice people. You're too old. You're too young for that. You're too old.
RXL finding an opportunity. Good job, Rick. Listen, who gives a fuck what I think? I'm just ranting and raving. I don't like littles. I don't I just I don't know why. Ask me why I don't like littles.
Why don't you like littles?
I just don't like the name. Kiddos are fine. Kiddo,
Look,
hey
this is
kiddo.
what I think of the littles. See, they're
Yeah.
like these little mice people.
First thing I want to do is take my fucking Carhartt boot and step on every last one of them. Squash them into fucking juice. Do you get what I'm saying? Littles. See what I mean? So I'm not the only one. See? See? Fuckers? See?
But
I
I
I
think
love
Mel,
kids.
I mean, she would know that. Oh, shit.
Fuck! Joey hates kids is a great comment.
That's the littles. Like,
Yeah, fuck all of those little
that's not my
freaks.
kids. They're
Oh my
not
god, they have
rats.
Dahlia. She has Dahlia's ears. Is that Dahlia? Is that Daria? Let me see that again. That looked like Daria.
The littles?
The ear.
Look at the ears. I
Chris
think they
afraid to
were
make an elder joke.
mice.
Chris is afraid to make a vintage joke. Like we're not gonna.
But I got it, Chris. I'm older
Right,
than
right. Kiddos is fine, bro. Kiddos is fine. They're kids, right? So you put an O on it. You're gonna get upset at SpaghettiOs? That shit's exciting. Hey, SpaghettiOs! How exciting! Fuck you. I'd rather, alphabet soup looking bitch. Yeah. Anyways, wow. Why do I get so worked up on Mondays? Yeah, play date's another nasty one. Should we make a play date? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. A play date. If I make a play date, we're fucking. Okay? That's an adult thing. Play date?
Oh, I think I've probably said play date.
That's disgusting. Why don't you just say,
When
hey,
I
you
was
want to.
part of I was a part of a mom's day out because I didn't work and so the kids needed to
The
be.
fact that there's something called Mom's Day Out makes me pissed off. Mom's Day Out?
Yeah.
What? Why? Why?
Because.
Why not? Right? Why not? That's
What's
what you
wrong? I
said.
mean, there could be a dad's day out too. It doesn't have to be
That
just
piss, it's
mom.
not, it, that pisses me off equally. See, it's not a misogynist like thing. Girl dinner, boy dinner. Why the fuck do you need to label everything? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Sorry. I need to shut up.
You need to just calm it down just a
Girl
little.
dinner. What is girl dinner? It's fucking made up hogwash. It's pure and utter
It's a
fucking
snack.
buffoonery.
It's
It's
a snack.
hey, hey, I'm not gonna make dinner because I'm starving myself. I'm having girl dinner. I'm not gonna have dinner because I'm poor. I'm gonna call it girl dinner. You don't need to tell me that you're having fucking dinner. What makes you think we care that you're having fucking dinner? Do I tell you every time I take a fucking shit?
Maybe you need to start.
Maybe I should start is right. You've got mail. This is gonna piss me off because I know.
So I agree with Hillary. I've got to go get my charger for my computer.
I gotta wrap this up. My 2 play dates, says Chris. Sorry, Autumn. Netflix and chill is another one that pisses me off. Netflix and chill. What do we say? Hulu and hump. Max and what? Shut the fuck up. Netflix and chill. Hey, you want to come over and watch a movie? Hey, you want to come over and suck my dick right when the credits roll? Do you think I give a shit? Do we have to disguise it? Hey, I'm horny. Let's fucking pretend to be watching. You know what? I have to stop. It's not. It's it. I'm putting too much. I talk about not putting energy in things. Max would get taxed. That's good. See, I'm so upset I couldn't even be creative. I think play
Are
date.
you really upset about it?
I'm hamming it up, but I do. It
I mean,
doesn't.
does it really bother? Well, I mean, why does it bother you?
Because it's just fucking annoying. That's all.
Yeah, that's Annie.
I mean, I like to ham it up. You know,
I do.
I like.
I just want to know
I,
why it bothers you.
I just think it's fucking. I'm gonna use a word that's gonna offend people. I think it's fucking retarded. Not in the syndrome sense, not in the intellectual disability sense, but in the sense of like absurd. It's a slang term. We're
So
bringing
what would you use instead of play date?
a get together, a link up. Hey, do you
Let
want to
me
get together?
go link up my kids.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, it sounds like a drug deal. Like we're gonna link up, right? No, I would say a get together. Why don't we
You're
get
like
together
2
next
or
week?
3-year-olds. I need to go link up my
Yeah,
kids.
they could do they can dab each other up. They can do poses on the playground. These little fuckers.
A
You know,
play
it's
date.
not even a back in my day because it's pissed me off my whole life, Jason. Jason's trying to age me. It's not going to happen. It's not about that. It's been annoying since that. Nah, I'm just fucking around, Jason. But it's always annoyed me.
How does
Mental
your
mon-
mom feel about it? She thinks it's crazy.
I wouldn't know. I
You
have no
never
idea.
asked her.
I've never asked her.
She didn't have you on play dates when you were younger.
Probably not because I told her they were fucking stupid. It's like I don't want to have a play date. You know what I liked? A sleepover. We had sleepovers. You know what we would
But
do?
a sleepover is different than a play date.
But it's like, look at that. My first super chat.
Look at Kyler.
If everyone put $1 in, like George said, ladies and gentlemen, PayPal.me says usually 93. Put it right there. We're at the 2 hour minute mark, 2 hour and 10 minutes. I'm going to be wrapping this up shortly. Because
Kyler did ask a question earlier, and no, I have not shown cleavage today. I'm wearing a
can we get an outfit?
comfy sweatshirt.
Could we have an outfit of the day just to
showed
break
you.
up the monotony? We have 25 people in
Just
the
a
chat on a
sweatshirt
Monday.
and leggings.
Okay, very cozy, day off look kind of thing, right? Bit of a
With
day
some
off.
pink socks.
Sure. That's not what I envisioned of when I think of a pink sock.
Is it not?
No. Do you know what a pink sock is? It's nice to see normal feet, by the way. The last foot I seen looked like a ham hock.
Do you like ham hocks?
I like ham. I guess so.
Just not on feet.
Yeah, I like food. I like to eat. I'm never gonna, like I said, you don't think I've ever gone downstairs and ate a cookie at 11 o'clock at night?
I have.
I have, and guess what? A hoof. If I was like, hey, I'm tired of being fat, yo, you wouldn't see my fat ass getting a cookie. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I'm
my
not
mom
talking.
was here the other night and like she was leaving and she had made homemade thumbprint cookies. I'm like, take most of those home because if they're left here, guess what's going to happen?
I'm gonna eat them.
We're going to eat
Yeah,
them.
me too. Listen, like I said, that Russell Stover's box. I'm gonna fuck this. I'm gonna make love to that on my Valentine's Day. You know what? You know what else annoys me? That
What?
every day has to be something, some national something. National Soap Day, National Grilled Cheese Day. Shut the fuck up. There's no such thing as a grilled cheese day. If it's Wednesday afternoon and I want to have a fucking sandwich, I don't need to announce to the world on Facebook, Happy National Grilled Cheese Day, you pieces of shit. Sorry.
So I feel that way about Mother's Day
Okay, but
because I
that
worked in the restaurant business. So let's just go ahead and get this out.
I've also
Once
that's
my
the Black
mother is
Friday of
my mom's dead and gone, like
rest
I
in
don't
peace.
think I'll celebrate Mother's Day.
That's really sad.
But not just because I worked in the restaurant business and it is the worst
It's
day
the
of the
worst
year.
holiday ever. I've also worked in a restaurant business, chain restaurants, and that's where everyone takes Mother's Day
Well,
is
and then
terrible.
they're gonna bitch. They come in, okay,
Acting.
well, we have reservations at this time. You're right, but we call it call ahead. We don't call it
Yeah,
reservation
yeah. You're not going
because
to be
we don't
seated
know
at this time. It
this
goes in
group of
order.
15 people are going to take 2.5 fucking hours to eat their dinner to celebrate their mom
That's called
one day a
entitlement.
year. Why do you not celebrate her the rest of the days?
That is entitlement. That is why everyone hates each other. That's why everyone's
Cannot
miserable.
stand Mother's Day. Like I don't sell it. Like if my
It was
girls
the
don't let
Black
me,
Friday of the food industry.
right? Oh, celebrate me the whole year. Give me a small gift the whole year,
You know
not
what
just
smart
that one
people
day,
do,
right?
Class? I think Mother's Day is a wonderful thing to celebrate because it actually has meaning compared to grilled cheese day. But if
I
you were
can't
smart,
stand
you would
it.
celebrate it the day before or the day after.
Yeah, now like yeah, and this year like for now, and I do celebrate my parents. Like for
Yeah.
Father's Day, we went the day before and went goonie golfing. Like did something
What
with
did you
him.
say? Goonie
Goonie
golfing?
golfing,
What the fuck is
miniature
that?
golf. It's a
Goonie?
place called
That
Goonie
right there,
Golf.
that pisses me off. Goonies is a fucking movie. Are you guys a bunch of fucking Goonies? Goonie
It's
golfing?
a place called Goonie Golf.
Okay, fine. If it's the name of the place, that's
Sir
fine.
Goonies Golf.
Well, fuck Sir Goonie. I just want to say that much, but I get it. I'll calm down. My
But
mom
people
died on
come
Mother's Day morning.
they
Jesus
come to
Christ.
eat at a restaurant thinking, I'm sorry, Chris, I feel
That's so
sorry.
fucking depressing. Jesus, Chris, I'm sorry. Look, we have to honor our loved ones who've passed on and carry on their legacy. And what better day? You know, I get sad all the time. You know, Father's Day comes around, and I you know what I do? I make sure I don't go out to any fucking restaurants so I can see fathers and their sons having a good time, and then say, "Oh shit, my dad's been dead since I was 20 years old." But you know what I do? I go to a place my father loved, somewhere he loved to eat. I'll pick up that food. I'll grab a drink. I go somewhere that he loved to go, and I sit there and I reflect. And that's how I celebrate on those depressing days. I do something he enjoyed that he would appreciate, and then I look over and I see him sitting right there with me. That's what I do. That's how I cope with that depressing shit. But anyways, who
And it
cares?
is true. And is this RXL says it? This is so true. And it happens all the time because being in the restaurant business, Mother's Day is crowded. Like you're
It's
on
awful.
2 hour, 3 hour wait. Father's Day, crickets.
No one gives a fuck about
Because
father.
you're gonna have a cookout.
You're gonna be in the
Guess
barbecue.
who's cooking? Guess who's grilling and cooking for you? The dads.
The fathers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a whole society issue. I think. You don't think mothers want to cook out, or maybe they'd like a home cooked meal at home? Maybe a day in bed. Maybe a day their husband wakes them up, going down on them. That's what women really want. They want head from their husbands, not their family.
If you don't have a husband, just whoever's next door, I
Right.
guess.
Yeah. Maybe say, hey man, listen, my kids are all
I
out of
need to
state.
celebrate you today.
Yeah. Can you come over and eat me out, please? I need it. I need and you know how many guys would say I'll be there in a give me a second. They'll pull up so fast you won't have time to pull your pants down, you know? Because at the end of the day, on Fridays we eat fish. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, have a good fucking day. We're out of here. We're leaving. It's been wonderful. I love you all. I love you. Clack, you're the best.
It's been a great one.
This song is titled Feeding the Ducks. It's called Feeding the Ducks. I wish I was lying to you. Look it up if you don't believe me, bitch.
Becca's never had duck.
I don't believe that Becca hasn't had anything, if I had to guess. I think Becca's had it all. Ladies and gentlemen, put it right there. PayPal.me/UB93. Shout outs to Tyler. Shout outs to Baby Dolly. We love you. Stop. I gotta turn off this fucking Discord. Great job, Clack.
Thank you, Joey. Great job to you.
Thank you. Let's have a play date with our littles next week. It'll be fucking wonderful. I can't wait. Life is great. Good night and good luck.